Okay. I'm just gonna wait a couple minutes. This is Gaea. We made Gaea probably a week ago at like, I don't know, like 4 a.m. or something. I'd just finished playing my first playthrough of Until Dawn, and then I asked my chat what I should play. And my chat was like, play Dragon Age. So, this is Gaea. She is the canonical sister to my very first Inquisitor, and I love her so dearly. I'm just waiting because I know I got a couple friends who wanted to watch me play Gaea when I started up again, so I'm just killing time until they show up. Yeah, it really is. And in fact, I think there were only three Dragon Age fans in the chat at the time. But here's Gaea. While I wait, Goose, I don't know if you've ever... Goose, have I shown you Nyx before? Her sister? Her now canonical sister? Because I could show you real quick while we're waiting on just a couple people. Right, so we have Gaea right here. And if you wouldn't mind taking a screenshot... I've never loaded a game once I finished the epilogue. So I think I'm gonna load just an old save. So this point is after I finished the main game, and then this is all DLC. If you wouldn't mind taking a screenshot of like a good angle of her so I could post it in my Discord, just to be like, hey, this is Nyx, Gaea's sister. Because my phone is dead right now, and also I don't really want to try messing with my... I don't really want to like try to do the screenshot feature on here in case it like messes with the stream. Even though you're the only one here. So it like kinda doesn't matter, but it matters to me. So we'll see. Oh, I'm gonna get emotional seeing her, honestly. Oh god, I'm nervous. It's like seeing... I don't know. I don't know why I'm nervous to revisit this character I created. My first Inky. I also didn't really like... I don't like calling it an Inky when typing it, but I love calling an Inky an Inky. Also, her armor is kind of ugly now, but... So this is Nyx. Let me see... See if I can't show her a little better here. That's not a good angle. Maybe a cutscene? But this is Nyx. You can see the family resemblance. You can see it already, or at least I can. Let me see if I can't find... Oh, Dorian, your armor is spiffy, sir. Get close to a wall and flip the camera around. Do tents count as walls? Like that? Flip the camera around. Would a tent count? Because this place doesn't really have walls. I could try... Oh, let me try that tree. Oh, face the tent? Okay. Hang on, let me jump... My bad, I read the... no, I don't want to craft. Face the tent and try it. Oh my gosh, you're so smart. Hey, how are you doing? How are you doing, my guy? So this isn't the character I'm playing as right now. This is like endgame, but this is my character's canonical sister. When I made this, my friend Rosemary in the chat wanted the character I made for the actual run I'm streaming, and we'll start streaming in a minute, to be her. This is Nyx. This is Gaea's sister, and I love her very dearly. I'm doing well. I'm exhausted. But I'm doing well. I'm glad you rested. I'm glad you're refreshed. I hope you ate and or slept and or hydrated. I'm gonna get a coffee right now. Always use more caffeine. And meow meow. I'm an adult. but when your cats meow at you, you have to meow back. It's a rule. Oh, beautiful. Thank you for that screenshot, Goose. Alright, so now that I've done my due diligence, and I'll post it in the Discord so everyone can compare, we're gonna go back to Gaea, Nyx's sister, both in the canonical Greek mythology and also in Dragon Age, because I have to be consistent with my themes, even though none of my other characters are named after Greek mythology in Dragon Age. But within the family lineage that is these elves. Hey Lily, what's up? Oh my gosh, Lily, were you here when I was on Nyx's profile? I showed Sasiaku and Goose the character that Rosemary demanded that Gaea be the sister to. And if you weren't here, I have a link I could throw in the chat if you want to see her. To see how they're related but not identical. Alright, here. Goose was a real one and grabbed that screenshot for me. I'll throw it in my Discord later. Alright, so this is Gaea. Let me do the thing so we could really see. Oh, hello. Too close to the wall. Back up from the wall. No, girl. There. There we go. That's bad lighting. Okay, go off, sis. Oh, yay! I'm more than happy to be your dinner entertainment. Let's try a tent again, because that's what worked last time. Yeah, so this is Gaea, sister to Nyx. And Gaea is trans because I say so. So that's her. And we're just about to go to the window, to the wall. Oh no. I mean, you're not wrong. So this is the very beginning of the game, right? There's a couple things here I can do, but I don't really want to do all that yet. We're gonna go to the Hinterlands. The Hinterlands is, for size reference, oh yeah, I guess I have no options. For size reference, the entirety of the map of the Hinterlands is larger than the entirety of Dragon Age Origins and all of its DLC, both in file size and in physical space. And when this game came out, BioWare had to actually do a small press conference 3 days after the game came out to tell people to leave the Hinterlands. Because everybody was just stuck here trying to grind as hard as they could and get out. And they wanted to complete it all so bad. And nobody left. I was lucky that I didn't get to play this game. It came out around November-ish. I had it pre-ordered since August. And I didn't get to play it until winter break that year. So for 2 months I had this game in my possession and I couldn't touch it. And then I played 62 hours of video games in 64 hours of time. I just sat and I gamed because I was just so excited. And I forgot to leave the Hinterlands.
I've heard the stories. Everyone has. We know what you did at the breach. It's odd for a Dalish elf to care what happens to anyone else, but you'll get no backtalk here. That's a promise.
Is that really quiet for y'all?
At your service. All of us here, will do whatever we can to help.
Harding, huh? Ever been to Kirkwall's Hightown?
I can't say I have. Why?
You'd be Harding and... No, never mind.
Ugh.
I'll check the sound settings after this. But the reason that's funny is because Varric is a published author of the series, Hardin Hightown. I love her so much.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Okay, cool. So it's just quiet to me.
The situation's pretty dire.
I'm still gonna check the sound settings.
From Redcliffe's old horsemaster. I grew up here, and people always said that Dennett's herds were the strongest and the fastest this side of the Frostbacks. But with the Mage Templar fighting getting worse, we couldn't get to Dennett. Maker only knows if he's even still alive. Mother Giselle's at the crossroads helping refugees and the wounded. Our latest reports say that the war's spread there too. Corporal Vale and our men are doing what they can to help protect the people, but they won't be able to hold out very long. You best get going. No time to lose.
Got it. Fetch quest central. My ears are sensitive and I can hear almost anything, which is why my family hates me when they're talking about me on the outside of the house. Yeah, my family, I have tinnitus, which is that condition that's constant high-pitched ringing in the ears. Yeah, okay, so it is quiet. But I can hear words really well if I'm not paying attention. I can hear everything super well. So it'll be funny because when I was at my mom's house one time, and I don't think either of my friends in the chat have ever been there, but my room is on the total other side of the house, and it's just like a long rectangular kind of house, and my mom and her boyfriend would be talking shit, and I'd just come out of the room to like quote unquote get a snack, and I'd be like, oh, what are you saying about me? And they were like, you can't hear us when we call for dinner, but you could hear us whispering. And I was, absolutely, I can. Your movement is not slowed, and yeah, that's the one. When I first played this game, I totally didn't read the passives. I just staggered. No, I want this one. So I just kind of guessed what passives I wanted. Sounds extremely well, but have no idea. See, Goose, I'm the opposite of you. But also, with the occasional auditory issue, hallucination, sometimes sounds are hard. But voices, just don't ask me to pay attention to a conversation sometimes. That's hard. A remark here and there, I got you. However, let's see. Long shot, even more damage. I want this one. And then first blood, I want that one. No Piccolo's in the chat, oh my god. Yeah, right? Well, my mom and her boyfriend tried just because I never left the room. They'd totally say it to my face if they could. There was one Halloween, Jesus. There was one Thanksgiving where I just straight up left the room and I was like, I don't have to take this. And then they were like, why did you ruin Thanksgiving by leaving? And in front of my small part of the family who was there, I was like, why did you ruin Thanksgiving by being an asshole? And then of course I'm the dick in the situation, but like, I thought it was funny. And my sister thought it was funny. Which means it was definitely funny. Stable magical pattern. I'll do this one. Dude, I literally did. Piccolo has some big ass ears. Oh no, I mean, you're not wrong, but... Dude, I literally did just take a whole plate of mac and cheese and left. And then my grandma called up and she was like, there's pie. And then I walked down and I got a piece of pie and then I went back upstairs. And then I went to go, oh, I might as well talk to the requisition officer. So, there's two things about this game that are the most annoying in the entire game. There's only two correct answers, and one is this bitch.
Word for you. What is it? This could help us.
Cool. So, on the surface, this isn't annoying. However, you do this one, right? And then you do the other one that she gives you. And then it glitches where she'll just constantly give you those same two quests over and over again. I don't know if it was intentional, but it's so annoying because it just constantly shows up as a quest you could do. There's pie. Yeah, pretty much. She was like, come get a piece of pie. And I was like, alright, thanks for including me. This is totally not the way you're supposed to go in the beginning, because there's others. You gotta go meet Mother Giselle, who is a sister, or a mother rather, in the Chantry. Oh, what is this build? Oh god, I gotta fix this. Once I get to Haven, there's a tome where you can reset all your abilities.
The apostates have fled to the hills.
The square and the square and triangle abilities are the ones that you have to start. You don't get to choose them. Dysfunctional families don't have healthy ways of communicating, but damn it, we have pie. Pretty much. And I don't know, like my dad, for example, he's great, except when he's not, as my friends who've known me for a hot minute know. He doesn't know how to apologize, but damn it if he won't pick up my favorite really obscure snack and buy it in bulk so that I feel better and have it for me. I've only had one apple pie that I enjoy. I can't really say that I am a fan. I don't really fuck with soft apples like that. But if there's enough cinnamon, I can get down with it. My favorite pie overall is pumpkin, but the best pie I've ever had in my entire life was this vegan peach pie that when I was, what do you call it? What were we called? The youth advisory board at the nonprofit I used to work at, or with, or for, or whatever. That's just a treasure map. I've played this so many times. I'm gonna let the dialogue options play through, but I probably won't read the codexes unless they're funny or quest related. But yes, vegan peach pie. I don't know where it came from, but it's the best pie I've ever had in my entire life.
One down!
That was aggressive. Hello? Where'd the ribs go? Hello? Why? Are you telling me I just killed that innocent ram for nothing? Ugh. So there's a quest where you have to... Basically the people of this region are starving. And there's a hunter who's like, I need help hunting. I need ram meat. And so I want to try to get that out of the way. So that way when I get to the crossroads, I can just progress. That I can just keep progressing west to get over here. So I want to try to get as much done over here by way of rams as possible. Because there's nothing I really have to do over here yet, but this is where the rams are. And of course, an area that's normally rife with ram, both, I guess. I don't know what a baby ram is called. Oops. Jesus. I'm so used to my archer's build that I'm gonna have to relearn how to play the mage as far as where my abilities are mapped. I was grinding on Dragon Age for like 6 hours yesterday, it ended up being, on my archer character from the last time I streamed, when I just wanted to hang out and chat with people and not play Gaea. And I've really fallen in love with the archer class. I haven't played it much. The Bazooki is where it's at.
Fighting between the mages and the Templars has cost too many innocent lives.
Me and my friends Carlos and Teeny Tina, we'd go to BJ's before the world closed every single Tuesday because you could get a whole ass Bazooki for $3. And so we just had our ritual of Bazooki Tuesday. That was incredible. Yes, now, because I didn't know. Thanks, Goose, for teaching me how to play an archer, because I had no... Oops, my bad. Well, you're good for materials, I guess. I had no idea how to play an archer. It was looking... I watched the VOD from before you started telling me how to play. I'm so sorry that I made you watch that terrible excuse for archer gameplay. I can't believe I got 12 levels not knowing how to play as an archer. Also, Lily, we are at 19 followers now, so you have 2 crunches in the wings. Not that I have a food next to me to crunch on right now, but we have 2 crunches on deck.
Not every dwarf likes caves.
Let's see. Well, if you follow me, then you should have gotten the notification that I was going live. But the actual answer is because I thought... is because I thought you were at work and I didn't want to... I know you can't watch. And who wants to listen? Who wants to listen to me? Oh, Nug! Oh, who's the good boy? A letter found on a dead dwarf. I needed to check a cave up in the hills off the path between Redcliffe and Haven. If you can get past the mages and the Templars, it's worth it. Purest vein I've seen close to the surface. So that's a vein of lyrium. And this is a nug. I love them so very dearly. At one point, I'm definitely going to commission one of my crafty friends to, like, make me a nug plushie or a crochet thing or something. Okay, Goose, 1, aw. And 2, V. I know, but there's a difference between watching this beautiful woman with her stupid egg and, you know, hanging out. I forgot what I was going to say because I got distracted by Solus' stupid face. Put a hat on the egg? I will. I will in just a sec. I don't know if I have any hats yet for him. Oh, it won't matter anyway. I have hats turned off. So you'd only see it in the character menu. Like, I didn't spend 2 hours creating a face to hide it under a helmet. Oh, it's fantastic. The first one is even better. The Inquisition used to be my favorite, and I have since changed my mind. Oh, this one's way better. Okay. I've gone back to Origins being my favorite after a very long internal debate. I actually like that one. Yes, it is. It's a great game. V, Sasayaku, V. Sasayaku's fantastic. I don't want any of these. I don't care how useful they will be later. I don't need them now. Oh, I was looking for hats. That's right. Do I have a hat? I do. I have no hat for Solus right now. He might actually have one on already. Nope. Cool. So as soon as I get a hat, your fave is DA2? That's really fair. I think Dragon Age 2 has the best character arcs overall. And I think that really comes from Dragon Age 2 taking place in a singular location over the course of the decade. So you get to really... Hello. You get to really flesh out that character, the characters' relationships to each other and develop their personalities. More than this game, which, while it takes place over a long period of time, there's also huge maps, and the priority is not on the characters' relationships between one another. I think sending your sib off... Yeah, right. I mean, yeah, it's depending on the siblings for me. There's one of the siblings I do not send to the Grey Wardens, and one of the siblings I do. Yep, that's exactly it. I really need to play Dragon Age 2 again. I just finished replaying Origins. Goose, probably what, in like January? Oh, hello. And the problem with the Dragon Age Keep servers, if you play on console, is like, unless you play connected to the same account, you're not going to be able to upload your world state. Directly, I mean. Because the Dragon Age server is, oh boy. I think they actually took it down. But there's always the Tapestry. I think that's the DragonAgeKeep.com or something like that. And the Tapestry's cool, but I had trouble using it last time I tried to make a character. Or, yeah, I think... Hang on, which character? Yeah, when I made Blair, I I uploaded my custom world state and I made all the choices individually and then uploaded them into the tapestry. But there's like a small few intricacies about like the characters' relationships to one another that I think are missing if you have to do it that way. Like, Gaea right now is just in the default world state, which is not my favorite world state at all. But it means one of the biggest decisions later in the game is a lot easier. And it also means... Oh, I don't know if I could do this yet. And it also means... I don't remember what I was saying. I'm not gonna pretend I did. But pretend I said something super informative and smart sounding. Can we agree to do that? I probably would've, given that it's Dragon Age. I can sound really smart when talking about Dragon Age, at least. If nothing else in my entire life, I've got Dragon Age covered. Oh, I don't have the Dispel ability yet. Ugh. So if you're a mage and you have Dispel, you can stop, I think just one of the enemies from spawning here. I always sound smart. That is lies, sir and or madam. Goose, that's a fantastic picture. Thank you for sharing it. Your haircut looks even better than it did yesterday. But V, you've seen me at 5 in the morning, pre-coffee. I do not always sound smart. In fact, I argue that I only sound smart a solid 15% of the time. In this essay, I will. But Dragon Age, I know plenty of stuff.
Templar bastards killed my husband and stole the ring from his finger.
I sound smart 95% of the time. Oh, well, all of my streaming hours fall under that 15% of the time.
The fools couldn't tell a shovel from a mage's staff.
Same, girl.
Rebels everywhere attacking by surprise, sick bastards. They took the ring I gave him on our wedding day in case it was magic.
Farewell.
So later on, when I go back exploring, we're gonna put the hurt on the Templars who stole her husband's wedding ring and give it back to her. A lot of people don't like RPGs because it's just a constant series of fetch quests, which valid, but I like helping out people in the world. I don't care if I have to run all over to do it. It's the collectibles quests that I'm more like, these are annoying. Because at least fetch quests, if you care about the plot, or the world that a game is set in, a fetch quest isn't really going to bother you.
It's been some time since the Renegade Templars faced a mage of any talent.
Oh yeah, so one of the best parts about Dragon Age is the companion dialogue. I will say, the companion dialogue is probably the most disappointing part about this game.
Who do you think is the toughest, Josephine, Liliana, or Cassandra?
I'm right here, you know.
That doesn't rule you out, see?
I hate
Talent's
him.
not up for consideration?
Curly, they just keep him around to look pretty.
Me too. Me too. That's totally why they keep calling around. It gets overwhelming for me when it comes to inventory, the items and the weapons, customizing, upgrading, getting the required items you need to enhance your weapon that they don't tell you about. That's real. The good news as far as the crafting system in this game, so let me show you the inventory. So I think out of all game inventories that this is arguably one of the easiest. I don't remember the inventory for 2 a lot, because 2 is the one I've played the least. So you've got all weapons here, but it's broken up into the various types. And the armor is the same. So you have light, heavy, medium, and then hats. And so this is fantastic. And your inventory only counts weapons, armor, accessories. I can't use that. Payback strike. I don't know if Cassandra has this ability yet. I'm gonna assume she does and just give her the ring. If an item is equipped, it doesn't take up space in your inventory. These don't count towards your inventory, but you can sell them. These are your crafting materials, and you can sell them if you want to, but they don't take up space in your inventory. And frankly, I don't pay attention to what does what. I just go to the blacksmith and then see what I can craft. And then if I can't find something, I'll like just make a mental note to try to remember it. Because when I played Horizon Zero Dawn, I got overwhelmed by that inventory a lot. Because even when I understood it, to me it was just so poorly organized as far as how my brain works that I was like, this sucks. Not the game, just the inventory. Loved the game, played it, will probably play it again right before the second one comes out. Horizon 2 or whatever.
Who placed a skull out here, and for what purpose?
Ah, yes, the oculariums. Ocularum. I've been adding an I in it. There's no I in ocularum. I've been saying ocularium for 5 years, and not one of you has corrected me. Fake friends.
Certain objects in the distance.
But ocularium sounds way better anyway.
Of course, it had to be a skull that lights up creepy shit.
So we don't, as of this point in the game, we don't know what they're for yet. But they're kind of cool. Alright, so, whoops. I don't want to do any of this yet, actually. Is that the lake one? Oh my god. I've gone all backwards here. Alright, I'm gonna go to the marker I set, and then I'm gonna actually do the plot, because I was hunting rams, and we literally haven't met Mother Giselle yet. Like, I literally just said nope, and then didn't... Sir? Sir, please get away. I hate these skills. Which is funny, because they're basically my OG build. I would... Oh, I think I have a skill point, actually. When I play, I basically build my build and my kit around my companions. And like in Origins, depending on who my romance was, I would take them with me all the time. But given who my romance is, I'm really at a rock and a hard place here. Because I hate him. I don't want to keep him around. I don't wanna. Yeah, so there's romances in this game. In all the BioWare games. Mass Effect, I can't speak on Anthem. But, Mass Effect and Dragon Age. There are romances, and they are very divisive within the community. I forgot I have barrier. Whoops. There we go. And so my main romance in this game is not with the character I'm going to romance this time. I was outvoted in the chat, and I told V that I would romance the stupid racist egg if another person in the chat demanded I do so. And unfortunately, Scarlet/D is a traitor and demanded I do it. So now I gotta romance Solus, is where we're at with this. Oh my god. Yeah, V, I told you to not watch me at work. V just messaged me on Discord like, I got distracted by work and wasn't paying attention. And I'm like, I told you. Oh wait, is that the one that's up there? Oh, elf root. Elf root, super important. Half the time during combat, the others in my party will be fighting the enemies, and I'll just be picking elf root. Like a little old lady tending to her garden.
The tower is impressive, even as a ruin. I wonder what dreams it might hold.
Shut up, Solus. It's... Before I actively hated Solus, I was very... Oh.
I cannot say what it is, but there must be a reason the skull illuminated the object.
Before I hated Solus, I just didn't trust him. Because Goose and I did some experimenting. And so this game is one of the ones outside of maybe like Skyrim where you can customize your character the most. With all the oh, I missed an elf root. With all of the slider options. And so Goose and I did some experimenting, and we were like, hang on, let me see if I can do the thing. Let me see if I can do the thing. Nope, too close to the wall. Let's try now. No? Girl. Thank you. So we looked at his face, right? And we were like, those ears are kind of sick. So we tried to make the ears. We tried very hard. And you can't. You can't make those ears at all if you're an elf. Which we both are, right? We're both Dalish elves. And I'm not gonna say spoilers and stuff, because if you do want to play, it's a lot. But because we noticed that us as elves could not make those ears, we got we had major trust issues with Solus very quickly. Just off of that reason. And so it turns out we were right. We were right too. But I was always intrigued because as a character I think it's fascinating what it is for lore, what he is for lore, and just in general as a companion. Because he knows stuff about magic and the Fade that there's no way we could ever know. Cool. I also, I have the Golden Nug, which is basically, it's a server. Nothing much, just me ranting about Solus and how... I mentioned how we didn't trust him because of the ear thing. I think that's really it. But I also have the Golden Nug, which basically syncs all of your recipes and your collectibles and whatnot. Your customizations for your home base. Fortress, that's the word. I have that. I have not activated it yet because I kind of...
We could make camp here.
I kind of just want to go authentic. Basically, these act as fast travel points, and you can take a nap if you want to, and it refreshes all your supplies. But I think I won't sync the Nug this time. I think if I want to do a Nightmare difficulty playthrough, because I've played this game, I want to say like 18 times. Like I've sunk thousands upon thousands of hours in the game. Also, real quick, all that noise in the background, that's the fighting between the mages and the Templars. They actually went through the effort of putting in noise for the background war that's happening, which I think is awesome, because it happens and it gets louder as you get closer. I'm gonna level up these guys real quick. I hate my build so much, but I'm gonna commit to it until I get the tome to fix it. There we go. Yeah, just the usual. Anybody who knows me and has heard me talk about Dragon Age before... Do I have Payback Strike? Yeah, I do. Knows exactly what my feelings are towards Solus. You do more damage. If you've taken damage, you stun taunted enemies. I think I have a taunt ability already, so I'm gonna do this. I think I'm gonna do this one, because I think Cassandra already has a taunt ability. Or she'll get one next time. And then Varric. Now that I know how to build Varric, thank you, Goose. No, I don't want... I want Sabotage first. I have yet to unlock it. Okay, go off, girl. Oh, he doesn't have a skill point. That's fine. That's why. Fine, I'll do it next time. And then this asshole. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna keep him in my party. I really don't. He annoys me that much. And I mean, I'll probably just keep Dorian on me all the time, honestly. Oh, but I love Vivian. I can make an all-powerful girl squad, and I can keep Cassandra, Sarah, and Vivian.
Look,
Or
that's the King's Road down there.
Yep. Or I can make an all-powerful girl squad with Sarah, Cassandra, and Dorian. Because I feel like Dorian and Vivian have a lot more in common than they'd like to think, and they'd both appreciate the hell out of a spa day. Alright, so I did this, and I'm gonna pretend I haven't done any of this yet, and now we're gonna go meet Mother Giselle, like we were supposed to do 40 minutes ago. My bad. I've literally been in the Hinterlands this whole time, and not done the thing I'm supposed to do. Or you can do all mages and listen to Vivian and Dorian and talk shit about Solus. Oh god, if only. I'm pissed off a lot of my RPG friends because I would have two. It started in Dragon Age 2 because my first time in Dragon Age 2 I romanced Anders. And as someone who for my first playthroughs of games, I exclusively play a mage, if I have a choice. So I pissed off a lot of my friends who like... Alright, real quick. A letter in an empty home. Write this. I know you escaped with the other mages, and I know you'll come here. Father told you that if you ever strayed, he'd put you down himself. If you're here, you know he's dead, but I'm not. I'll be killing apostates and waiting for you at Old Fennec's place to the north. I've got Father's sword and my true brothers in the Templars. Come if you're man enough.
That may be worth investigating.
We'll get there. Classic conflict between Templars and mages. Tisk tisk. But I would have 2 mages in a party, and then a rogue and 1 warrior, as opposed to the classic build of 1 mage, 1 rogue, and 2 warriors. And he got so mad. Because I went into like a huge boss fight with 2 mages and not 2 warriors. And I don't think it's that big a deal. If you build your one of your mages correctly, so one of them heals and the other one's kind of tanky, you're totally fine. Also, that noise right there, that's me doing the search button. And it's just so I don't miss any resources at this point, because I don't have any. Yeah, so we've got Templars here, and presumably a mage, right? Also, neither of these Templars have bows, so I wonder who killed all of them, because they all have arrows. Red Jenny's at it again. Doing all mages would be hilarious, though. Harding in the cutscene? Oh, you're right. Thank you. Yeah, rip to them. Not rip to them. Rip to the mages. Not to force my political beliefs on everyone, but fuck the Templars.
Looks like they could use a hand.
We're coming. Hi, I'm already level 5. I know I should only be level 2, but hi, I'm level 5. Wait, I want to loot. I want to loot the bodies.
We are not apostates.
I do not think they care, Seeker.
I also... That line shouldn't have triggered right there. That's interesting. Because we're fighting the mages right now. The rebel mages. It should have been a line about how we're not Templars, and we're not with the Chantry. But she told the mages that we're not apostates, which doesn't matter.
Be ready. More coming our way.
You guys do that. I'm gonna loot all these people real quick. Just real quick. No big deal. Don't mind me. I'm so used to playing an archer now that I just want to stand on everything. I'm like, I need to get the high ground. But I'm definitely keeping Cassandra in my party. I hate Blackwall. I think he's more annoying than Solus is, which is saying something. I'm not gonna mention why right now, as I know there's at least one person here who doesn't know about this game. Let me barrier. There we go. I don't need a health potion. I've got barrier. It's fine. I've also got Fade Step, which will get me out of any trouble. This is my favorite mage mechanic in the whole thing. It's just to yoink. It's just to skirt out of trouble. I love her. It's literally not long at all. That whole thing is so small.
Who can heal your wounds? Lie still.
Don't touch me, Mother. Their magic is...
Turn to noble purpose. Their magic is surely no more evil than your blade.
What?
Hush, dear boy. Allow them to ease your suffering.
Mother Giselle.
I am. And you must be the one they are calling the Herald of Andraste.
God, I forgot how pretty I made her. Oh my god. Yeah, no, there's only the one wave of mages and one wave of Templars. I don't want them to. Oh yeah, Sarah's gonna hate us. We're elfy as fuck.
Not through any choice of mine.
We seldom have much say in our fate. I'm sad to say.
So you agree with them?
I don't presume to know the Maker's intentions, for any of us. But I did not ask you to come simply to debate with me.
Then
You
why
sure?
am I here?
I know of the Chantry's denouncement, and I am familiar with those behind it. I won't lie to you. Some of them are grandstanding, hoping to increase their chances of becoming the new divine.
Basically the Pope.
Some are simply
Lady Pope.
terrified. So many good people, senselessly taken from us.
Spunky and rebellious yet empathetic. And, let's go with don't you support the Chantry.
But don't you stand with the rest of the Chantry?
With no divine, we are each left to our own conscience, and mine tells me this. Go to them. Convince the remaining clerics you are no demon to be feared. They have heard only frightful tales of you. Give them something
I like
else
her
to
eyes.
believe.
Oh, hang on. Goose, can you do me a solid and grab a screenshot of that? Oh wow. Regardless of the hair glitching through the ear real quick. We did it, y'all. We made such a beautiful Inquisitor. I don't remember the question, so let's go with this one.
They want to execute me, and you think I should just walk up to them?
You are no longer alone. They cannot imprison or attack you.
They could try.
Goose, you're the
Let me put
best.
it this way.
Appreciate you.
You needn't
100%.
convince them all. You just need some of them to doubt.
Oh,
Their
bless
power
you.
is their unified voice. Take that from them and you receive the time you need.
We don't know this bitch, so...
So I show up, say hello, show them the mark on my hand.
I honestly don't know if you've been touched by fate or sent to help us, but I hope. Hope is what we need now. The people will listen to your rallying call as they will listen to no other. You could build the Inquisition into a force that will deliver us or destroy us.
Goose, you're a real one.
And provide Sister Leliana the names of those in the Chantry who will be amenable to a gathering. It is not much, but I will do whatever I can.
Corporal Vale is coordinating the Inquisition's efforts in the area. We should speak with him.
Cool. But first... I thought it would give you the notification, I'm sorry. Right? Well, she doesn't have any magic. She's just a religious bitch who's only got hope. I don't actually think Mother Giselle is that bad. To summarize this, thanks for helping the refugees from the dead divine. You're great, is basically how that went. Alright, I genuinely thought you would have gotten the notification, otherwise I would have told you, and I'm sorry. If anybody cares to summarize the last 40 minutes of fuckery, or I could do it in like 4 simple words. Yeah, pretty much. This is what happens when you don't use your cool Discord. Alright, valid. I'm working on being better about my Discord and using it. I will put a message in it right now, just to say that I have worked on it and am getting better. I'm live. Yeah, I know, but I tweeted, okay? And that's a start. I need to get a bot so I don't have to do it. But I'm also too tired to learn how to bot right now. Honestly, that would be great. I know, I'm just saying it's not like I said nothing and went live. And you know how I am with Twitter. Oh, basically this hunter is like, this violence is stupid and it's killing my neighbors. That's what that codex says. So this is the quest I was talking about. Mr. Fetch Quest, get the ram meat.
Too dangerous to go hunting.
Good luck.
Basically, he can't go hunt because he'll get killed by mages and or Templars. I'm gonna skip a lot of the smaller dialogues. Sorry about it. Oh, hello. I just don't want to sit through them for what would be my 18th time.
Can you help my wife?
Yes, I can.
I beg you.
Dude, the ram meat quest is annoying.
She gets sick when the weather's foul. Can't catch her breath like cobwebs in her lungs. Our son Hindle makes
Do the
a
same in
potion that lets her
Origins,
breathe.
yeah.
He's the only one who can make it, but he's joined that cult in the hills. Please, get to him and tell him what's wrong.
One of the
Without
many
that
cults
potion,
in this
she'll die.
game, I might add. Right? In Origins, I skipped through like maybe 20 conversations total in that entire 120 hours or whatever I ended up clocking into it. And I didn't remember half of the DLC. Pretty much, skip, dialogue choice, skip. It'll be less like that once I open the map up. Basically, what I used to do when I just wanted to play and I didn't want to deal with all this nonsense is I would drop the difficulty down to easy, and then I would grind in the Hinterlands real quick to get to either Dorian or Cole's quest, and then once I got those, then I would put it back to the difficulty I wanted. And then I learned that's why I never got my achievements. So, for difficulty.
The refugees here are in dire need of help. If the war doesn't kill them, cold
Alright, so we're just gonna have him tell us all his problems real quick. People are starving, people are cold, Templars are a problem, mages are a problem, and the Horsemaster we're here for. Cool. Thank you, Sir Vale, Corporal Vale. And that's just telling us about the power mechanic, which is basically the more side quests you do and the more things you do in the name of the Inquisition. So like the Inquisition camps. Oh, hey B, how are you? Thanks for coming to kick it. Basically the power system is everything you do in the name of the Inquisition just strengthens the power of the Inquisition. Thank you! I spent 3 hours making hereabouts.
Blankets, warm clothes. I'm sure the apostates have
B is also an amazing streamer. I found her because I wanted to watch somebody play Outlast, and she was playing it the other day. Or other week. Time is weird. I found B and Sasayaku on the same day, so I've been rocking with them both for a minute now. I try, honestly, it's just pure luck. It's just pure luck. I found two people who I think are really cool right off the bat.
The Templars aren't looking any better here.
I don't know how often that happens, and I don't know if it's gonna keep happening, but I'm glad it worked for at least two people. Oh, Cassandra is dead. Ma'am? Hello? Let me bury myself real quick. Cassandra? Hey, babe. I've literally never had her die before. Out of the entire 12.5 playthroughs I've put in this game, that's the first time she's died. And you only told me about one? Okay, fair. I thought I mentioned her. I apologize. I'm pretty sure I did, but no, I don't think because I didn't remember her username off the top of my head. So I think that when I mentioned I found 2 streamers in one day, I think she was the first one, and then Sasayaku I found like 4 hours later, I think. Barrier, please. Hello, sir. Thank you. I also haven't played on hard in hella long, and
Restore order by securing an alliance.
Cassandra, girl. So, if you want to bury me real quick, do I not have any potions? Is that the problem? Cassandra, there you go. Girl, use them. Utilize the potions. Oh, he does? That's awesome. Since when does that... Hang on. Chat, I was popping off real quick. I'm so good at it normally. No cry, unless they're positive tears. Welcome back, V. Valid. And... yes, absolutely. That would be awesome, especially if you get that deal where those people are willing to pay to get you stuff. Yeah, right? What? That's the real crime. I mean, even if you don't watch each other, the least you could do is follow each other. Like, I don't watch my sister's YouTube channel sometimes, Alright, I don't watch my sister's YouTube channel a lot of the times, but damn it if I don't at least like every video. Why would I open the door when I can just walk? Yeah, what? Why do you have a door to open? I can just walk around the back. Goose, I got you. If you just say words and then I'll play off of you and then everything will be good. Between us, we're 2 halves of a whole idiot. Yeah, I'm glad y'all held it down in Sasayaku's chat because yesterday was a lot. Yesterday was a lot for a very long time. And I just couldn't be the HBIC of Sasayaku's chat until later. Until I calmed down and recovered more. D, go get coffee! I have a coffee next to me, I think. Oh my god, did I grab my coffee from the fridge? I did. I have a coffee. 2 holes, 1 idiot? No, that checks out. That's how I found Sasayaku, was the Resident Evil. It's my favorite part of streaming too, which is why I'm really grateful whenever y'all, or Goose or Lily
Here, let me try.
comes and kicks it. Because as Sasayaku has seen, Lily spices up the chat quite a bit. And I love it so. Especially because I haven't gotten to see Lily in like... Lily was the last time we saw each other when we saw Den of Thieves. Because I think that was after my birthday, that one year.
Perhaps the Inquisition could determine
if you're still
the
here.
nature of these objects.
Oh, I'll talk to myself all day long. I just like having funny interactions with people. It's not a problem if you talk to yourself or objects. It's when they respond back that it becomes a problem. Alright, so I think I'm gonna take on the mages first. I think instead of going to handle the Templars, because I think they're more annoying, I'm gonna handle the mages. Okay, you know what? Can you not? My Libra Mars is screaming, oh my god. Cool. Can I reach you from here? Sweet. I think the best part about a mage is that you kinda don't have to line up like you do with an archer. Oh, there's definitely sales. That's why I have my Steam in offline mode. Or at least I think I do. I booted it in offline mode, whether or not it corrected that on its own.
So, as a Seeker, you're the highest ranked person in the Inquisition, but you're not in charge.
Liliana's rank equals my own, insofar as our rank means anything outside the Chantry.
But you want to get shit done, right?
I declared the Inquisition, but I don't know that I'm best suited to command it. Perhaps you're interested in the position, since you seem so interested.
Oh, no you don't. Leave me out of that mess.
Oh, me too, don't worry. I mean, y'all have heard it. I don't mean to, and I think, believe it or not, on here, I am more cleaned up than usual. But it's just stream of consciousness, so... And they make great filler words for my brain. I think that's why I do it most of the time. Because my brain will talk super fast, and then it'll just, like, dial-up noise. And a well-placed curse word really spices things up. And buys me time to pretend I know what I'm talking about. Oh, Nintendo needs to have sales. I would love it if it did. But they know they don't need to. Because there's like no competition for them, right? So why do they need to have a sale? From a business perspective, which is gross, but... to understand the enemy, you have to think like the enemy. And as capitalism is the enemy, capitalism dictates that if you are the only person selling a thing, you do not need to put it on sale. It does? Ooh. Damn, I'm gonna have to check that out. I don't want to do those. I'll go there first. Yeah, Goose, let's be real, half the people in your stream are also in my stream, and clearly the only fucks we have to give are for you and standing you. And also, you sound great and are doing great, so... Where's the archer? Hello, there you are. Oh, okay, go off. You're gonna make that bell happen. Most of the chat. Yeah, I'm very lucky that I have curated a real life community as well as I have, and then also I've managed to figure out how to curate a good online one as well. Through a lot of trial and error, as Goose knows, as they've been there with me through all of the bad ones. I've finally figured out how to curate a good one. Oh yeah, Goose, you kill it. And also, you played Dragon Age for hella long on Nightmare, and you only died like 5 times. I couldn't even play God of War on hard for 5 minutes without dying 5 times. So clearly you're doing something correct, both as a gamer and as a streamer. Where's the... there it is. Pretty much. Like, I know when me and Sasayaku overlap, I have him in, I have him in another tab, so he still gets the view, or I'll have him on my phone. God, I love Fade Steph. It's so weird playing as a mage, just because I spent like 12 hours yesterday playing as an archer. Properly now, as I said earlier. Thank you, Goose, for teaching me how to play properly. You say you're a casual gamer, but you've got a decent way through Dark Souls on mouse and keyboard before I learned you're supposed to play it with a controller. I mean, you're a good gamer. I've been telling you that for 14 years, basically. Even in our yearbooks from... Yeah, Goose is iconic. No sorcery, just pure skill. I stand them 5 ever. Where's the Percy? I is here. What do you mean, where's the Percy? I is right here. I mastered mouse and keyboard. I did Left 4 Dead with my gross Canadian, my ex-Canadian friend. He and I had a little Left 4 Dead squad with me and 2 of his other friends. And we played the multiplayer and the versus online features for hours. Hours and hours. And we were probably, I think we were top 500 for our time zone. Which doesn't sound like a lot, but I was playing with a trackpad. I didn't even have a mouse. I had a stupid trackpad, and it was so bad. Because half the time I would be playing, and then the trackpad would do the zoom feature rather than actually playing the game. Oh, isn't that Cassandra? I gotta fix you. You have a problem. I remember you playing Portal like that. Oh, I remember all those screenshots and you telling me about it. So at some point, when I figure out if my laptop can even handle it, Goose and I are gonna try to play Portal against each other. And I think I said I was the one who would do it drunk this time. Can't do that again because I'm sober now. Yeah, I'm the drunk one this time. Don't worry. I've never played Portal 2 on PC. I played Portal 1 on PC. I have Portal 2 on PC. But I've only played it on console. Cassandra, you... I should go stock back up on potions, but I'm not gonna. Yeah, pretty much. I'm gonna play it, and they're gonna play it faster. And I think the current plan is every time I beat a level, I'm gonna do a shot. I think that's the plan. Depending on my computer's capabilities, however. Because if my computer is a mess, then I'm gonna need to be a little more sober than I will if my computer can handle it normal. My computer can game fine, I just don't know if it can game and stream fine. Portal 2 is great when it comes to co-op, allows you to have a chance to make more friends. That's why I got it originally. The only time I played Portal 2 was at my friend's birthday party at our house because she had a PS. She had it on PlayStation. Yoink. And oh boy, this isn't gonna go well. Cassandra. Nope. Hang on, barrier, please, please and thank you. Cassandra. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. I really should have gotten potions before I did this. Excuse me, sir. Hang on, Cassandra. Cassandra. Cassandra, thank you. Oh, this barrac's dead. Oh well. I think we got almost all of them down though. Alright, I've never played as a warrior in any Dragon Age game. Cool. That's my first death in Dragon Age in years. So next time, I'll do what I said out loud and get potions. wanders into huge thing with potions. Hey B, I just saw you went to the Discord. I will add all the tags for you in a little bit once I'm not doing this. Do I have potions now, or do I have to go get more? Radio wheel. Alright, so I'm gonna go get potions real quick. But first I'm gonna loot the dead. Hell yeah, you are. I wasn't, but then all of my other characters died, so I had to play as Cassandra for a whole 4 seconds before she also died. Let me go get potions. Oh my god. Girl, we're romancing, and of course I say girl with the U. We're romancing the egg. I can't have a warrior. Well, I guess I could. Do you need to be a mage to romance her, or is it just Lady Elf? I'm totally doing this all backwards. Just a Lady Elf? Okay, cool. I've never done it, and I never care to, so I didn't bother to learn. But, this makes sense. A warrior with Solus sounds like it would be hilarious. So I've already said I'm not gonna read a lot of these codexes unless they're specifically plot related or hilarious. So like once we get to Val Royeaux, there's a couple statues that have like graffiti kind of, and I'll read those because those are hilarious. And then if people want, I can pick up. If people want, I will read the Hard and Hightown chapters that we pick up. Because I read them the first few times I played the game, but... Right? Wow, V, I found somebody else who speaks your language. Oops. Oops, hang on, let me just fade step out this bitch. Bye, guys. I don't have any potions. I'm literally not doing I'm not doing this in any order that I should be doing it. Clearly, because I went to the lake before I even met Mother Giselle. Alright, am I out of combat yet? Can I... Oh, but wait. I might as well get that shard since it's right here. Having stumbled upon some fanfiction, I don't need to imagine, I've seen it written. Oh, go off. I was just trying to get... I'm also playing on hard, which I haven't done in a hot minute. So I'm not used to having to pay attention while I fight. Just to be blunt about one of the reasons why I keep dying a lot, I haven't had to actively pay attention to my decisions. Oh, a ram. I need you. Food. My fave gray ace Taurus. Solus, I guess I'll revive you. Do you know how tempting it was to not revive him just now? I'll stop talking shit about him eventually. Maybe. I won't. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna, and you can't make me. D is a Leo. Leo Cancer cusp. And then at one point, and then when Sam and Renee are in here too, it is a very, very fire sign heavy chat. They might not be bandits?
You don't think they're bandits?
Bandits wait until people are vulnerable, then hit them fast so nobody escapes.
Yes, by the Outlast bundle.
They care more about driving.
It's one of my favorite games to watch people playing.
Stupid, or they're more than... It's too many for...
But I'll never play it myself. If only because most first-person games really mess with me. The other reason is because I'm a pussy. But the main reason is that first-person makes me nauseated. But the second reason is also... I'm glad that my acknowledging the fauna of the world. Hey, look at that. I'm surrounded by signs in the summer. Born in the summer. God. I mean, yeah. Goose, you're very Gemini. I would love to do your full chart one day and try to see what it tells me. Because I don't think I've ever asked to do your chart. Not that it really matters. Because we've been, regardless of what astrology says, we are friends for life. You are my non-platonic, non-hetero life mate. Or platonic, non-hetero. But occasionally both. Occasionally not platonic and not hetero. Oh, hello. Nope. Also, full disclosure, instead of climbing things properly, I'll just do what I want, and then if I fall, I'll just switch to somebody else until I get unstuck. Which I think is the real way to do it. Astrology says we don't get along too well, but you know I'm not a stickler for the rules. Like a true Gemini. You made your own damn rules. Ram, yay! I hate the ram meat fetch quest, I don't know why. I think it might be because not all rams drop meat, and then I get really annoyed that I killed a ram for nothing. I think that's what it is. Oh yeah, and even if we don't get along, we could have compatible signs in other aspects of the chart, and that could be it too. And of course, there's always the astrology doesn't define everything standpoint. Hello. No, come back. Thank you. Yes, cancers are crabs. Cancers and I have a very complicated relationship. But so far, to be blunt, you are one of my favorite cancers I've ever encountered. Ever. Me and cancers usually have major beef on site, and I don't know why. I don't start it, I'm chillin'. I don't care. Percy, if you could pick a sign that's my fave? Okay. Oh, this is a very loaded question. This is a loaded question, because some of my faves are in fact not... Yeah, Leos. So I have 3 that I definitely have 1 from each, except for earth signs. I don't think I have a least favorite earth sign. But of the 3 of fire, air, and water, I definitely have a least favorite sign for all of them. Oh god, okay. Sorry about your hurt feelings, I guess. As a Pisces, I feel very anxious all of a sudden having to do this. Favorite water sign is a Scorpio. Favorite air sign? Favorite air sign is tough because it used to be Aquarius, and then Geminis have just been really holding me down lately. Like for the last couple years, I think Geminis have overtaken Aquarius. Favorite fire sign is Sagittarius. And favorite earth sign is hard. I think Capricorn. Because the Capricorns in my life, all of them constantly be holding me down. There, I said it. I fixed it. I said it. I love watching anime with a lot of drama in it. And movies with a lot of drama. Yeah. The cancers, I think that's one of the reasons I don't get along with cancers. But also because I am a triple water sign. An unevolved cancer who is just super... Because unevolved cancers, right? They like lash out and really enjoy making other people responsible for their own emotions. While also trying to push theirs off onto you. And... So unevolved cancers and I got mad problems, because as a triple water sign, I already take everyone else's problems onto myself. And I don't need a sign actively pushing me towards that. And also, 2 of my least favorite coworkers I ever worked with at Phil's are cancers, so... But I didn't know that before. I wasn't like, oh, you're Cancer, so I'm gonna hate you. It was, I hate you. And then I found out they were Cancers, and I was like, this makes sense.
Of course.
There you go, John. I'm proud of you for using the word John properly. Good job. But also, John Wick, arguably one of the best action movie franchises in recent movie history. That's super real. Not wanting people to know or to guard that. Especially, and I'm not gonna speak for you, but all the Cancers that I have, at one point or another befriended or at least known, once people do know, it's generally all in, or it's something to take the precautions to protect, because y'all go in hard. I say as a Pisces who goes in hard. No worries, V. I'm just gonna be here talking shit about astrology. And maybe tie it back to Dragon Age every once in a while. Are you? Because you said you were gonna do that like an hour ago. Alright, like a half hour ago. Because I think you joined the stream around the 50-minute mark. I already adjusted the half hour. I adjusted. We're fine. But... And when I generalize the signs, of course, it's just like... I'm aware that it's ambiguous. Oh my god, there's a topic. Alright, V, hit me. Let's see if I can do two things at once successfully. Once you assign Zodiac. I did at one point. I think I texted Boost, because I did it back when I was on Tumblr years ago. Because I found a post that assigned the signs to Dragon Age characters, and I thought all of them were wrong. I thought every single one of them that was assigned was incorrect. So I know I had like a whole thing. Cassandra, did I build you wrong? Because I haven't done anything different. We gotta have a talk after this. Alright, hang on. Just so I can read what I'm supposed to be talking about. Talk about what I like and dislike about each sign, or at least my faves. Okay. That's real. And y'all don't have to... Yeah, right. I've never been like, how dare you hate how dare you not hate the same signs I do or whatever. Because all the signs have different relationships to each other, right? And it's not just your sun sign that determines how a person acts, and it's not even just your chart that determines how a person acts. But my favorite things... I asked you... I want to say October or November, because I asked you about it, and then you brought up how you don't know Paul's, and you were going to ask his family at some point, because it was around the holidays, so you were going to ask next time you talk to them. So it was around October, November. Go get the coffee. Yes. Okay, so what I like and dislike about each of the signs. I will start with Scorpio, because that's just the first one that popped into my head, and I am biased towards water signs. Yeah, they're like deep and like broody or whatever. Well, and first of all, as an emo bitch, we love a good broody person, right? So already Scorpios are speaking my language, and I'm not biased because they're my moon sign. Although I really enjoy having a Scorpio moon. Yes, you should get a pastry too. What kind of question is that? It's a pandemic, girl. Go get coffee and go get a pastry. Hello, Mads! Oh my gosh, how are you? Wow, oh my god, hi! Sniff. That's totally fine. Take care of yourself. Of course, encouragement and validation. This chat is a self-care chat. even if self-care is just quote-unquote self-care. For sure. I'll be here when you get back, probably. My dad doesn't have his alarm set except to go to work, so I don't know. Let's protect Cassandra's, because apparently she needs it. Let me fade step out of there. So the things I like and dislike about each sign. We were just talking about astrology, Mad. Oh, hello. I don't like this. Hello, back up, please. Thank you. I like a broody bitch, so Scorpio's cool. I also really appreciate their loyalty. And as one who follows my intuition, I also respect other signs with strong intuitions, which does include, usually also includes Geminis and Sagittarius and Leos. And not just because of you, Lily. Leos have a very strong sense of intuition. Right? Thank you. My fave things about Sagittarians are they are encouraging. They're like that encouraging little imp friend that we all need. I feel like Luca is peak Sagittarius. For those of you in the chat who know Luca. No, don't worry, we haven't missed Libra. Libra is the sign I have the most complicated relationship with. Yeah, Joe's a Sag, Luca's a Sag. I love you. You are my favorite Libra, I believe that I know. Because Libra's it's not, okay, so let me just get this out of the way now. I will say off the bat, when I'm speaking in general, I will say I hate Libras. It's not that I hate Libras, it is that Libras are the water sign of the air signs, and because of that, we do not vibe well. So it's not that I hate Libras, it's that I'm already an emotional bitch who can't make a decision. I can't hang out with another one. So that's what, but Libra men are the worst. I don't give a shit. I will not budge on this point. I don't care. I don't care how controversial that makes. I don't care. Libra men are the worst, and I will stand firm on this point. All of the worst people I know are Libra men. Every single, or Cancer women. Like just, although I don't generalize Cancers the same way I generalize Libras. But I kinda don't get along with Cancers for the similar reasons as Libras. Yeah, like, the worst. So my three least favorite coworkers ever, one is a Libra man, and the other two are Cancer women. And having spent thousands and thousands of hours with them, I think I can make a pretty good judge of character just on that. Not that they're all like that, of course, but speaking in general, based on my experience with them, no thank you. So there's my opinion about Libras, that's a whole thing. Shout out to Mads for being the only Libra I've ever been able to tolerate for more than 2 years. Like, in my entire life. It usually goes sideways around that. Sagittarians are cool because they're adventurous and encouraging. I admire their wanderlust, not just for physical locations, but for life in general. Because can't relate, would love to, and cannot. Geminis, I fuck with them so much, honestly. I fuck with Geminis really heavily. They get a bunch of shit all the time, but I think they're fantastic. They're super creative, they are down for you, and they challenge you to look at things from new perspectives. And I don't think they're two-faced. I think they just have a lot of thoughts and feelings, and some of them conflict with each other. And that's okay, because not all of our identities go together like that. And I think Geminis just get a bad rap because a lot of people aren't willing to understand that having multiple facets of self does not equal being two-faced. I think for some people that's a really complicated thing to understand. I don't know why. But I think that's where the bad rap from Geminis comes from. I remember when the election started and everybody was like, you can't vote for Trump, he's a Gemini. You know who's also a Gemini? Chris Evans. The exact opposite pinnacle of a man. So don't throw away the Geminis. And then Aquarians get a bad rap as well, just for being them. Oops, no thank you. I'm gonna back up. But Aquarians are the outdoor cats. I'm gonna barrier up real quick. Of the astrology world, right? Like, you can't contain an Aquarius. And if you do, they're gonna hate it. But if you understand that it's in their nature to kind of wander, and you just leave that door open for them, they know you're a safe place to go back to. And they will come back. And that's something, it took me a while to understand that. My best friend, one of my best friends, he is an Aquarius man. I think he's a man right now. I haven't texted him in a hot minute, but the last time I knew of his gender, he was a man. And... girl, that was so dramatic. And he and I didn't talk for like 4 years. And yet when I talked about him, I was still like, yeah, that's one of my best friends. We're cool. He's doing good. And I just lied, pretending like I knew how he was doing. And now we're back to talking every day again, like no big deal. And so you just gotta understand that they're gonna wander and come back. And if you can't get down with that, that's fine. But I feel like that's where most of the dissonance is in regards to Aquarians. Does anybody care about this beyond V? Or, because I remember V asked, and I'm like, I'm just rambling about the signs. Thanks, Mads. Appreciate you, girl. You'll listen to me ramble about frickin' anything. You'll listen to me ramble about... When I went to Dallas to visit that band, I mean, I literally think about that all the time. How you demanded I get an Airbnb instead of sleeping at the airport. And then you bought one for me because I was stubborn. Okay, but it was only for like a day and a half. Where I still... Okay, that Airbnb was lit though. Like, you found a really good one that had cats. Like, wow. That room was cute as hell. Yeah, your Libra ass is like, I care about me too. Mads was like, I care about me as a friend more than you sleeping in the airport. I don't care if you want to sleep in the airport. I, as a person who values my friendship with you, will not let you sleep at the airport. Because it makes me look like a bad friend. And then Mads straight up was like, this is the Airbnb I bought you. You did! That was amazing. And it was it was a really good Airbnb, honestly. He was cool. The house was cool. It was like old and kind of falling apart, but like that's my vibe, and that's what I needed. I just needed a cozy place to sleep. And the cats weren't even his, but the people he shared the house with were like, yeah, you can totally play with our cats. You weren't sending me out to Dallas without vetting everything. You really did. He was very impressed with all of the questions that you asked. I think I talked to him like twice. I think once when he let me in and gave me the rundown of the house. And then once on my last day when I said thank you. And he was like, yeah, if you are the type to socialize, you can come hang out in the main room with me, I don't care. And I was like, cool, but I'm not the type to socialize. I am here to see a concert, and that is it. And that's all I did. I got food, I got Tex-Mex, and then I went to the Airbnb. And then I went, hey Dad. What? My phone's in my bedroom. What do you want? My phone's dead, what do you want? What do you want? No, what do you want?
Now that you mention it, nothing.
Well, I'm paused everything here so everybody can hear me harassing you. What do you want?
Okay, good. Tell them I said nothing.
He says nothing. Don't make me go to the other room and get my phone to text.
Text about what?
I don't know. Whatever it is you texted me about.
Nothing.
Fucking asshole. Such a dick. Nothing. Yeah, I learned. People wonder where I get it from. It's right here. Yep. I've never claimed to be anything except entertaining, and even then I don't really claim to be that. You what? I even just said I don't even really consider myself to be that. Cassandra, why are you dying? Is this another 12-cent check? And one of the reasons Capricorns are my favorite earth signs is because of my father. I figured I'd mention that since he's right here. Capricorns are not the best sign in the world. I'll give you top 5. Maybe even top 4.
Considering that we are the best, we just don't brag about it.
Uh-huh, sure. If you can't hear him, he said, considering we are the best and don't brag about it. Uh-huh. Peons like me, perfect. That's more spoken like an air sign, but that's just me. Such an asshole. I don't know if I wish y'all could hear him, or hope y'all could hear him, or I hope you don't hear him. Well, most of my friends seem to think you're pretty cool, so...
That's because you have a ton of friends.
I'm really glad I don't have a face cam right now. I'm really glad. No, I don't have any potions. Yeah, fuck. Y'all could hear. Yeah, this says my name on it. It's another thing from Phil's thing. Oh, Lily can hear you. Cool. He says hi. I'm gonna narrate just in case. I don't actually know how good this microphone is. Dad has entered the chat.
Hi, Lily!
You do not?
I don't know. I'll let you know if she types in the chat.
Bring everyone together and hope really hard they would all get along.
Most Holy did not confide her.
Yeah, they heard you.
Thought they were tired of death and conflict.
When has that ever been true? For Templars or mages?
I will not mock a dead woman, Varric.
Oh, that's right. I have a full inventory. Ugh. It's just the worst. Barrier. Yes, please. That can go on Solus, because he's the only one with that ability. I think Varric's got that. Hold it up. Yeah, that's the you need to look through it, because that's got information on it.
No game, gift cards?
Not that I found. Tonics. I don't really use tonics, but because I don't want it in my inventory, I'll just equip it to whoever. Armor. Do I have a hat for Solus yet? I guess I could put him in that hat. I just don't want things in my inventory. Me first. Best armor. Solus, I guess you can have. You can have that one, I guess. And maybe? No, I want him to, my petty self wants him to have the inferior armor intentionally, but because I'm playing on hard, I'm not gonna do that. And you might think that I'm being a little ridiculous, and I am, but Sorry, my phone alarm's going off in the other room. But he's annoying. I don't care. At one point, you're gonna hear my alarm real quick, sorry. At one point, I literally just left him with no armor intentionally. Because I hated him. And I only took him out to do his 2 companion quests. That's it. Which sucked. I really love the voice actor. But, not worth it. Kind of. I mean, now it is, because I can talk trash. And I know it'll at least annoy V. Or they'll agree. And them agreeing is probably funnier. Oh, let's do that. Sorry, Cassandra, that's not your usual look, but... Let's see, maybe if she'll stop dying all the time now? I don't want any of these. I'm gonna go sell all my stuff in a minute and then go take on the Templar encampment. The thing I'm noticing so far about playing in hard mode versus playing normal is that this is already requiring way more side trips to the merchants. What's Solus's staff like? I guess... Oh. Yikes. Let's fix it. You can have that one, I guess. I'll unequip everything good from him once I acquire another mage.
And that is more than most.
Alright. Do I have potions? And I need potions. Cool. It's the... No, I'm not gonna do it. It's the Hinterlands grind for a reason. Because this is... It's not annoying, but it is tedious. Hi Vivian, welcome to the team. All your shit is trash, so take this instead. Solus, give me all your shit. You're not wrong. Oh, I love that. That number just went down from like 52 to 17. Beautiful. Welcome back. You missed me. Let's see, I think I talked shit on the Zodiac. My dad guest starred. He's still technically in the area. And... What?
Not for long.
Not for long? Why not? Where are you going?
Exploration Deep.
You don't want to watch me play video games and talk to myself? Well, not to myself, but... My friend D says hello.
Nothing to report,
You can say it in the mic.
Yo.
Super.
Hello.
August.
How you doing?
You're such an ass.
What,
Thanks
hello?
for indulging me.
I said hello, for Christ's sakes.
He still thinks this whole thing is either weird or kind of dumb, so... I don't know what I expected, but kind of that. I'll probably... Depending on what he wants to do, because I play in the living room. And because I play in the living room, it kind of means that if I want to hang out with him, or if I have to, or if he wants to just not stay in his room, that I gotta stop what I'm doing. So I might have to stop soon, depending on him. We will see. He's gonna go grab food or something real quick, and then we'll see what happens when he gets back. But I'm definitely gonna play this later. As I said earlier, yesterday was like super heavy for many a reason and for a very long time. And I still haven't totally recovered from all that. So playing Inquisition is a good way to just turn my brain off. So I'll probably play this instead of Days Gone. No, hitting individuals will not solve the problems. It is a series of problems steeped in culture that just require a lot of patience that I do not have at the moment. It's one of those things, one of those heavy days. Welcome back, V. I did as you asked. I don't think I made it through all 12 of the signs, but I think I covered half of them. I think I did pretty good, and then we got distracted because Mads... I got distracted talking about Mads buying my Airbnb when I went to Dallas for like 2 days. I still say that I did not need an Airbnb for just 2 days. However, I am very grateful that you did that for me. Oh my god, blankets would be great if it wasn't freaking hot. Oh, I hate this. Too close. Stranger, social distance, 6 feet, please. We're not getting back into it. I accept what you did. I disagree. I accepted the offer. Because if I were really, really stubborn, I could have just paid you back and then not stayed there. Which is something that other people I know definitely would have done. But no, I appreciate the gesture, and I know you would. I know you would. You were like, yeah, just pay me back like by the end of next year. It was like December 2018, and you were like, yeah, just pay me back by like 2020. Maybe. We don't know her. She doesn't go here. Yeah, friendship. French is allowed. What's not allowed, though? German. Too many long words. Requires too much effort to read. French, though, totally allowed. Because I don't have to know what you're saying. I can kind of sound it out. And Germans got hella long words that mean very specific things, and I don't have the mental capacity to stream and talk and remember your long-ass specific German words. I just can't do it. I can't do it. It's too much brain power. This is already more brain power than I've had to utilize in, like, months. Oh, it totally is. Now wants to provide 1 German word per stream? Do it. I double dog dare you. I think I'll be... I think I'm gonna balance between Spirit and Storm. And then if I keep Vivian with me, then Vivian will be Frost. Or is it Frost? Winter, sorry. Let's do a passive. Chain lightnings, hit more targets, never strikes the same target. V, D, and B, whoever wants to answer the question. Arcing Surge or never strike twice? Hi, Shark. Oh boy, those are 2 votes. Arcing Surge or never strike twice? Yeah, Shark's in the chat, everyone. Shark is here. Shark is chillin'. Flip a coin? Ugh, damn it. Why did I ask 3 people only to get a tie? It's valid. Okay. Now I gotta find a coin, and I got Shark. I'm gonna flip my lighter. Sticker side up will be... There is, but I am lazy by nature. And my lighter's right next to me. Sticker side up is never strikes twice. And then... I'm flipping a lighter, V! Let me flip a lighter! And non-sticker side is Arcing Surge. So... Never strikes twice. 'Twas never strikes twice. Sticker side up. Cool. Partner I am with today in a romantic, physical nature. I thought about that, right? The Jaws soundtrack. However, because of all of the DMCA or DCMA, whatever, John Williams has all of his music on lock. I was watching OMG or Mobile Gamer. He's my main Marvel Strike Force guy that I follow, and I watch him stream all the time. He's actually the reason I actually started going on Twitch more than one time 2 years ago, is because I started watching his streams in real time instead of the YouTube videos. But he watched the Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. They were dropping a new Luke character, and that's another mobile game. And it featured 10 seconds of one of the songs from Star Wars, and the whole YouTube video got taken down and claimed because of that 10 seconds. John Williams has all of his compositions on lock. Whoever his lawyers are, whoever his rights peoples are, they are on it. And he muted it too. It wasn't even the whole song. He muted it as soon as he realized it was actual Star Wars music playing. But nope, got taken down, got claimed, all of it. The Taylor Swift of soundtracks. I hate you. I think Markiplier's on here, because I think this is where he plays GTFO with Jack and Bob, or Sean and Bob and Wade. I don't follow any of them. I kind of want to keep it to only small streamers that I follow, or at least small-ish. The biggest one I follow is Mobile Gamer. Yeah, I've watched them play GTFO in real time, but it was on Jacksepticeye's. Yeah, I don't think he's been live in a minute, but he's definitely on here. That sounds correct. Let's see, what am I doing now? Let's do that. Let's go here. Did you want to hang out here when you get back? Because I can end this. Alright, well, you don't care and I don't care equals 2 non-starters.
All I care about is that I'm gonna eat when I get back.
That's fair. Food is good.
You want nuggets too?
Yes, please.
Fries and just whatever, $1.99.
Yes, please. I just got your text. Well, it wasn't earlier. My boss called me, and I had no clue.
Never have to work with boss calls.
Yeah, so he was talking shit to me in the Zoom meeting. Jokingly, of course, but... Whenever he calls right at 10 a.m., my phone doesn't work. Alright. You're the dead body with a letter? No! But also, that's you during your nap time. Oh my god, V, remember when we were pen pals? For like that 6 months? Oh, hello. No, thank you. That was... Excuse me, sir? That was a good... I think we did a good job. Oh, they made the sad dog noise. Oh.
No normal wolf would fight with such determination.
Let me know when it'll continue, because I'm at my dad's right now, and that is not the San Francisco address. So as great as like a surprise letter would be, also if you sent it to the San Francisco address, I wouldn't get it until either school starts again or the pandemic is over. Why'd you just kill the large cat thing? You mean the wolf? Or do you mean that thing over here? Do you mean that boy right there? Because those two big things I was fighting, ma'am, those were wolves. Oh, Mads, do you not have your glasses on? Oh my god, Mads, did you and V work at the same time? Did we all work together at once, or did you get hired on after V left? V, do you remember Mads? Was that a thing? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Cool. I couldn't remember if y'all knew each other, or were just now mutuals in my chat. Brownies? Oh, I fucks with brownies so hard. I love brownies. Yes. Oh my god, that's right. I remember now. That was such a good night. The only thing I really remember from that night
this must be Master Dennett.
Was when we asked... We were like, yeah, Luca's mom, this is great food. Where'd you get it? And she said the barbecue place. And we were just like, which one? And she was like, you know, the barbecue place. And that's the only thing I actually remember about that night. And that's all I need to remember. She literally did, though. She pointed to the... So we're on the top of this really bougie San Francisco apartment building downtown, right? It's like you need a room key to like use the elevator, and you gotta like tap it to the thing so it like knows you belong there and can use its elevator. And we were just all hanging out on a rooftop, just a bunch of queers.
You, Varric, just so you know.
Oh my god. Just a bunch of queers. And we were like, this food she got, I think it was Korean barbecue? I could be wrong. It was a barbecue of some sort. And we were like, Luca's mom, where did you get this? And she was like, you know, the place. And on the roof of this building, just gestured vaguely to the air. Oh, for sure, Sasiaku. I'm definitely gonna pop into your stream later, for sure. And so she gestures into the air, like with a circle of her hand. And she's like, the place. And we're like, looking around at all these other high-rises with no restaurants in sight. And we're like, oh, what place? And she's like, the barbecue place. The barbecue place. And we were just like, oh, hello. And we were just like, oh, okay. Go off, girl. I love Luca's mom so much. I understand all of the complicated things in the relationship, but I love that woman so much. Yeah, so if anybody wants, I'll read the Hard and High Towns once I get more of them. I'll just make a stream, a small section of a stream where I read Hard and High Town. Exactly.
Good to see you, Inquisition.
That is exactly why we love Luca's mom. The dumb bitch energy. It's very much, it very much went. Luca is his mother's son, and I have never stanned someone more. Except maybe Renee and his mother. I think except them. Basically, wolves are being a problem, as we know because we fought one, or two. Or as Mads thought, we fought a big cat. Yeah, this is the Horsemaster guy. So even after I do this, I'm not gonna go... I'm not gonna go talk to him because I have to get Vivian.
The Master doesn't want me handing those refugees weapons until they've got...
Do you not remember the video I sent you about how hilarious it is to have Vivian convince him?
I've marked good spots on the...
Oh yeah, so basically the wolves are a problem, so kill the wolves. And this is, I don't feel comfortable giving people need weapons and to be able to defend themselves. So clearly we need watchtowers to do that. And I'm like, I mean, I guess. Hang on. Alright, so I'm switching up my entire point. I'm not gonna grind anymore. I'm gonna go here, and then I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna grind these quests out real quick. I'm not gonna do anything else. And then I'm gonna go get Vivian. And then we're gonna get Horsemaster Dennett. Because it's amazing.
Good place to set up camp.
It's amazing. Alright, so I did that. Cool. Supplies replenished. Fantastic. I'm not even gonna do the quest with the daughter where I get the mount. I'm not even gonna do that right now. Because we have priorities. this stream has a mission, and it's to get you to see Vivienne convince Horsemaster Dennett. After I read that. Basically, this dude lost his Druffalo, which is, they're over there. I'll show you later. Dude lost his Druffalo, and it's the most annoying minor quest in the whole game, in my humble opinion. I just hate escort quests in general. The only one that hasn't annoyed me but beyond belief so far has been dealing with Lisa in Days Gone. Because she would hide, you know, and then she'd just run over to where she was supposed to go. You didn't have to actually escort her. You just had to make sure she didn't die. Nope, that's not the one I wanted. I wanted that one. Farmland Security. Alright, so I got that one, and over there. Cool. Alright. You like the Druffalo quest? Why is that? Do you like all escort Okay. That's the only acceptable reason I go apeshit over a Druffalo following me. That's the only reason I will accept, and I was gonna fight you if it was any other reason. I love Druffalo. Is the plural of Druffalo Druffalo or Druffalos? Discuss. Discuss in the chat. This is a Druffalo. Druffalo is plural. That's what I was thinking as well. Because Druffalo... Well, because, like, one individual Druffalo is still a Druffalo. Yes, it is a sentence. But I'm not going to read it out loud. Because I don't want to do that to myself. Or to the other 8 people watching. No! I refuse. There are 9 people watching this, and they are all perfectly capable of looking at the chat. You are the chat? I think you're gonna have to fight Lily for that one, honestly. It made mine cringe, too. I was like, oh boy, as an educator, I hate this. No, no we can't. What kind of Taurus energy is this? Go take a nap, you Taurus. No, not the angry emote. Thanks, D. At least somebody's got my back here. I can't... nonsense. This feels like... Oops. Somebody just followed me on Twitter. Sorry, walked into a wall. Was not actually looking at the game. Mads, was that you on Twitter? I just saw the at, and that looks like something that your at would be. Thank you. See, I told you you'd have to fight Lily over being the chat. V, no! That is not what I meant by go be a Taurus. V, no. That's not what I meant. Also, I'll follow you back after the stream, because I know if I go on Twitter right now... Yes, I know it's Twitter, I just like being annoying. I know I will get distracted, and then forget to stream. I just need... So I'm gonna do this, and then I think I'm gonna run back... I think the fastest way to do this is, yeah, to run to the war table. I'm gonna run to the war table. I'm gonna build the things. And then we're gonna go back, kill the wolves. Then go to Valroyo. And then go back. I think that's the way to do this. Nice try. I'm not gonna repeat it. I hate reading it. I hate reading it, and you really did. Frickin' crunch. I'm gonna get a crunch emote. It'll be just different enough from the Crunch Fitness logo that I don't get plagiarized. Or I don't get accused of plagiarism. But it's definitely going to look like the Crunch Fitness logo in my heart. Why can I picture Lily saying, I am the chat, and like Palps saying, I am the Senate? Accurate. Also, this shouldn't be here yet. Just saying, that shouldn't be there. I think it's there because this is the Game of the Year edition, so it's got the DLC, in case nobody could tell by my armor. Oh, V, did you see... Because you weren't here in the very beginning. I showed Nyx, the canonical sister to Gaea. Did you see the picture of her? I love my Shibari armor. Did I put it in the Discord, or did I put it in the chat? Hang on, wait. Haha! I believe it's still the last... Yeah, that's the last thing I ever copied and pasted. So that's Nyx, my OG babe. My OG Inky. I love her so dearly. Oh, that's right.
Your kind killed the most holy. Lies. Your kind let her die. Shut your mouth, mate!
And so you'll see at some point...
That is not my title.
The family resemblance.
We are not Templars any longer.
God, I love you so much.
We are all part of the Inquisition.
I love you so much.
Exactly?
Back already, Chancellor. Haven't you done enough?
I'm curious, Commander, as to how your Inquisition and its herald will restore order as you've promised.
Of course you are. Back to your duties, all of you.
Wake me up when this cutscene is over. Hi, it's over. And now I get to talk to him. Colin, speak to me. Ah, yes.
Now they're blaming each other for the Divine's death.
We're actually posing for the cover of our boy band's next album, which is why Cullen is not facing forward and has his arms crossed. And why I'm facing forward, but I'm looking off to the side dramatically. We are posing for our next album cover. Boy band, Templars Don't Cry. Yes. I'm not the Herald.
I don't believe I'm Andraste's herald any more than you do.
Because Gaea is elfy. Nyx was pretty elfy, and Gaea will also be elfy. I mean, obviously, Gaia's got a more intense tattoo.
We shall see if the sentiment remains true.
I like this one.
Remind me why you're allowing the Chancellor to stay.
Oh, I'm so glad you love her.
He's toothless. There's no point turning him into a martyr simply because
Rosemary in the chat was there when I created her. Nyx was our baby together. Alright, good luck keeping order.
Don't let anyone riot while we're gone.
The walls will be standing when you return, I hope.
Right? Like, wow, hey, you know. Damn, she looked like she was animated by Pixar. I don't know why there's fireworks, but there's been fireworks here every night There's been fireworks here every night since the political shift has started occurring. Oh, I might as well talk to her. Basically, there's no potions or poultices, so damned if I know.
I hope she found time for laughter.
I follow elven gods.
You realize that I follow my people's gods, not the Maker.
Fair enough. But Andraste lived, and her deeds, however shrouded by myth, have their basis in fact. If you do not believe the Chant of Light, at least consider it a map of the dangers you might face.
I used to find Mother Giselle really annoying, and then I didn't. And now I have a feeling that I very well could again. Alright. No, I have to go back anyway. Did I do the cutscene with the Orlesian dude? I have.
Do you have a moment?
I do have a moment. Anything for you, my beloved ambassador.
Do you need something, Ambassador?
Yes. Well, not precisely.
Look at her in the candlelight.
I should like to know if anyone here has treated you unkindly, Herald, for being an elf.
I love her. Nothing I can't handle.
I can deal with the
We've totally been called a knife here a couple times.
Let's speak with the staff regarding such conduct. if we're to convince the world that Andraste's herald is an elf, the Inquisition must give you its utmost support. Stories of wild Dalish elves have grown even more outrageous as people learn.
The thing I really liked about Origins is that you had the two elf, well, 3 if you were a mage, but if you weren't a mage, you had 2 options as far as your elfiness,
magic just as much
as opposed to just being slapped a Dalish.
Depends which way the wind is blowing. Magic is meant to serve man, the chant teaches. Close the breach, and we can claim that is why Andraste chose you. Hopefully it will be enough to replace this gossip about the Dalish.
Damn, with comments in the chat like this, maybe I should have ridden the bull.
I'm not interested in the nonsense humans spout. Ever since I was a child, I've heard terrible stories about the Dalish.
We should still curtail the slander, Herald. It may help if I know more about how you and your clan lived.
I know. So, Dalish elves are small pockets of nomadic elves, and they basically live yeah, right? When I was Nyx, she was more open about it, and she said she was happiest in the forest. But I think Gaea doesn't trust this whole situation.
I'd rather not discuss
So Dalish elves are elves that don't live in the city, basically, and they try to hold on to the old elven traditions, so they believe. I miss my clan. We think our sister is dead, so we think Nyx is dead. So we miss them dearly.
All my friends are there.
Everybody has beef with the Dalish. Every single person has beef with the Dalish constantly.
I hope you get the chance. Whether you're willing
Right?
or not, being the clan of the Herald of
Haters,
Andraste
completely.
will mark them in history.
About time elves were noticed, or they don't want a herald? Right? Mr. Worldwide doesn't even like them. Ugh, that racist bastard. Don't want a herald? Bam.
The Dalish still worship the gods of our
I was leaning towards that one as well, but, you know. I'm still getting a handle on where Gaia's character falls in some of these options.
Different circles now. The moment of understanding can be painful.
Cool, I did all that. Did I drop that off? I did. Cool.
If you find anything, please bring it in.
I will. Yeah, right? Kind of forced. Alright, and then...
Did you see the message I sent? Yes, thank you.
I don't need the XP right now. I need the inventory. I need the inventory more than anything else. Even though what I should have done is go here first. That way I can unlock Deft Hands Find Tools faster. But that's fine. This is only my first... Your question was sort of a spoiler, but not for major plot. Yeah. I mean, valid. It's fine. I think most people... I don't know who's watching, who's not chatting, obviously. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. But I think the only people who didn't want spoilers explicitly have left. So, as long as it's not for major plot, I think it's still cool. I think it's fine. Either help close the hole in the sky or get executed, pretty much. That was exactly how we became to join the Inquisition. I did know that. When I first played this on PS3, because it wasn't formatted for PS3, you, like, couldn't read this, like, at all. So I totally accidentally killed Clan Lavelle on PS3 Nyx. My bad. Valid. I can try to bring you up to speed real quick if you want to.
Let us begin.
I can pretty much summarize, because this is the third game in the series of Dragon Age. So there's, first of all, I need that. Oh my god, you're on the Wikipedia. Do you need me to summarize Dragon Age as a whole, or Dragon Age? No, I don't want to go there. Or just specifically Dragon Age Inquisition? Oh yeah, I mean, I could go off and talk about Dragon Age. Like, V and I were still tempted to start a Dragon Age podcast. Called Vadis. Or something like that. We wanted Vadis, as opposed to Thetis. We're still totally gonna do it. This one's faster.
At your service.
You're not dictating it. I just, whatever is easiest as far as your understanding. Whatever helps you get the most caught up and the least confused. Yeah, the chat makes all the suggestions, which is great because I can't make a decision. No, that's not a suggestion. Our current objective is, before the end of the stream, Vivienne is going to convince Horsemaster Dennett to join the Inquisition. Because it's hilarious. Oh, let me go sell all my junk.
Oh, make her hear my cry. Seat me by your side.
Or Dennett, rather. Sorry, I was looking at my dad. Hence, Dennis. I've got maybe a half hour left, and then... If you wanna... Okay. Thank you. I'll still let you know when I'm done. Thank you for the food. Okay, explain the start of Dragon Age Inquisition, and then work to the present. So, this is the perfect place to start. So Alright. So there's a war between mages and Templars, right? So mages, obviously, people who are magic users, and Templars, people who are employed or whatever, who work for the religious organization, the Chantry, and in tandem with the Circle of Magi, which are half prisons, half education towers type things. So basically there was the tension between, it's basically cops, right? Templars are basically cops for mages, and it's not cute. And so the tensions between them rose. It's very topical. The tensions between them rose to the point where there was a cataclysmic event that is the ending of Dragon Age 2 that I don't want to name on the off chance some of the people watching have not played it. But there's a huge event that happens that pretty much forces the conflict, right? All this tension's been building for years. And we take part in a thing that forces the conflict. And except Cullen, because he realized the toxic behavior and legit left. Exactly. Oh my god. I appreciate that. So we did that. And then this war between mages and Templars just went bananas, right? For like, I think it's only been a few months. And so this event called the Conclave was called by the Divine, who is the Lady Pope of the Chantry. She's the Lady Pope, basically. And so the Conclave was called by the Divine, and she was going to bring Templars and mages together, and we were going to work out a peaceful solution. We were going to do it. And so we were sent to the Conclave, as we chose our origin. We were sent to the Conclave because whatever transpired in the Conclave would affect everyone regardless of elf, human, dwarf, Kunari, mage, non-mage. Whatever transpired at the Conclave would affect everyone forever. So we were sent, I don't remember if it was like a diplomat or a spy, to just kind of suss out the situation. But we went there, and then something, we don't know what, something happened and the Conclave blew up. And so the Conclave blows up. The Divine is dead. I'm gonna do that one. Yeah, it's not cute. And a lot of people really liked the Divine. I'm pretty sure... I'm not speak the entire climate did, but a lot of people felt the Divine was doing a good job. I want to do that one. And so everybody's pissed that she's dead. And so that's what caused... Can you see the breach from here, or do I have to go back to Haven? I think I have to go back to Haven for it. So it caused this huge rift in the sky and in the Fade. And the Fade is like the place... It's the reason for magic, basically. And so the breach looks like that over there. That's a Fade rift. It looks like that over there, but it's huge and it covers the entire sky. Everything changed when the Conclave blew up. Yes. So the Conclave blew up, and now... And we were found at the scene. Like, we were somehow not dead. We were the only person on the scene who was not dead. And so Cassandra, her, in her former armor, finds us, and she's like, why did you kill the Divine, you bitch? And so we're a prisoner. And we were like, I don't know what you're talking about. And she was like, you killed the Divine. Why? And whomst? And how dare you? And we're gonna kill you. And then we have this mark on our hand, which I don't think you can see here. No. When I fight a rift, you'll see the mark. But basically, there was an explosion. We now have a mark on our hand. And the mark on our hand can close the rifts. And once it was determined that we could close the rifts, we became useful. And so they were like, help us close the breach, or we're gonna kill you. And we were like, cool, thanks for the choice in the matter. So we do that. We do the thing. We try to close the breach. We made it smaller. We didn't totally close it. Or we, like, partially closed it. I'm a little foggy because when I played through the intro, I was just trying to get through it. It was like 6 a.m. But we didn't do it properly, but we did it to the best of our ability in the moment. So everybody was like, yay, you're the best, oh my god. And we're called the Herald of Andraste because somebody supposedly saw a woman with us. And they presume that woman was Andraste, who is, like, Mary Magdalene, I guess, is the closest religious... Somebody can correct me if there's a better comparison I'm not thinking of as far as Christianity. Or, yeah, Christianity in general. Or the Abrahamic religions. But she's, in theory, if you ask one school of thought, she's the bride of God, basically. And so, the reason we're the Herald is because some people believe we were chosen by the bride of God to be alive, and now we have this power that helps save the world. Joan of Arc? Perfect. Joan of Arc plus Jesus. Thank you. And now we're doing that. So now we're part of this movement. And I specifically for Gaea chose the, like, we'll see or we're on the same side for now option. Because Gaea still doesn't trust Cassandra, given the whole we're gonna execute you thing. Even though Cassandra ultimately believes we are innocent now, Gaea still doesn't trust this whole situation. And she refuses to believe she's the Herald of Andraste. And so now what we're doing as the Inquisition, as this rogue band of rabble-rousers who are trying to put the world back together. Yes, this is Gaea. Hello. Yeah. Yeah, this is Gaea. You can see her name in the corner. I love her so dearly. And so she's like, I don't trust any of this, but I'm gonna do it for now. Let me take a potion. And now what we're doing is trying to stabilize this region.
That cave could be the lair of us.
And specifically what we are doing is trying to stabilize this region so that we can get some damn horses for our startup army of misfits. Did I miss anything, or did I just about cover it? I think I covered all the important stuff without covering all of the background and the lore and which characters are whomst and all that. and the different roles within society. I think I gave a decent overview of where we're at. Oh yeah, so this is why the wolves are acting fucked up. There's a demon who's kind of messing with them. Is that link for me or for Mads? I'm gonna bury her. Oh, perfect. No, thank you.
A demon!
Yeah, Cassandra, we've been fighting. The demon is dead. Why are you just now announcing the demon?
The farmers could be safe from the wolves.
I expect the wolves are also pleased to be freed from the demon's control.
Cool. Oh, sad wolf noises. Oh, I miss Vine. I really do. Although, Goose, that TikTok compilation you sent me was pretty good, I must admit. As one who does not enjoy TikToks, or perhaps understand them, most of them, I quite enjoyed all of those. There's like 6 TikToks total that I've laughed at. 3 of them are cat related. One is specifically my brand of garbage. And then the other one is the We're in the Ghetto, Ratatata. And then there's one more that I can't think of. But I'm saving that slot for it, even though I don't remember it. Oh yeah, Luca. Oh. I love Luca. I miss him dearly. I'm glad I got to see him right before the pandemic started. For a while, Luca and I were seeing each other like every week. Shout out to Automod, which, while I didn't need it, I appreciate that I have it turned on. It might be Greg. Oh yeah, that's Ayana for sure, to a T. I love them. They're finally getting out of that house that they're in. The same one that Luca ran away from. Luca and Alora both were like, yikes, get me out of here. Yeah, they're literally packing up all their stuff like today. I don't know if they found a place yet or if they're just preemptively packing. I mean... Oh, there's so much tea. There been tea. Oh, I'll tell you... Did I ever... yeah, I'll say his name. I don't care. Did I ever bitch to you about Marcus? I'm not gonna go into the whole details. But if I've ever bitched to you about Marcus... Okay, so that is the... That's one of the 2 biggest reasons. The other one is our Libra man that we all know and love, quote unquote. So those are the 2 biggest reasons that Ayana's moving. Right? Yeah, even thinking about either of them, I'm just like, no thank you. Big no thank you. Yeah, I get your exit timeline confused with the entry timeline of others. Because, to be real with you, that store, I don't care. I cared about the coworkers I cared about. 2 of which are in this chat. 4 of which have been met. 5. All the coworkers I care about from that location have been spoken out loud by me today in this chat. And that's it. Of the like 40 people I worked with at that location, I only care about like 6 of them. Oh, right, girl. Lily, I would let you go at him any day. Honestly, he'd be so terrified of you. Literally left before the chaos. Except, yeah. Oh, this game is totally still worth it, Bruno. Bruno 20XX, without a doubt. This is my, I want to say like 12th playthrough of this. Like literally, this game is such high replay value. It's a good game to just turn, if you want to just turn your brain off for a little bit, it's a good game for that. If you want to get heavy into roleplay and lore, it's a good game for that, if you care about that. This game serves so many good purposes for my brain. And not the least of which is the fact that I love all of these characters, except for the two that I hate. And even then, right, like, the fact I can hate two characters as strongly as I do, that's a sign of great writing. Or, in one case, it's a sign of great writing. In the other case, I think the one character is stupid and not that well written. But that's me. Yeah, I highly recommend it. If you haven't played it yet, oh my god, please do. And while I've been playing Dragon Age games since Origins came out on November 22nd, 2009, you can enjoy this game without enjoying the other games. As a fan, I would recommend playing all of the games. But like, if money's tight, this is totally worth it.
I wasn't, actually. But now that you mention it...
I love you,
I
Varric.
wouldn't just drag you along.
Varric and Cassandra are my favorite, like, Tom and Jerry combo.
Like fungus.
But this game is fantastic. It's still great. Some games look hella ugly after a few years. This game still looks immaculate. Looking at you, Dragon Age Origins, when I say some games look hella ugly. I still love it, though. And the characters are solid. This is my first time playing on normal in like 4 years. It doesn't. It's just in comparison. For its time, I think it did great. And they didn't think Dragon Age would be a huge hit like it was. So when you take all that into consideration, and it's so good. I think I even said yesterday, I don't know if I said it out loud. I might have even said it in the Chat and Bees stream. I don't remember. But I said to somebody that Origins was actually my favorite game.
You deal with the wolves, and our farmers will be safe.
I dealt with the wolves. Because it's fantastic. Oh, okay, cool. Time to quote a show I don't watch anymore, wibbly wobbly, timey wimey. Did I finish building these yet? No, I didn't. Okay. I'll do, because I don't think the watchtowers are ready. I don't think it said that Cullen's ready to report in. Maybe it did. Let me talk to her first.
Fancy trying out one of my courses?
Origins holds up still. It does.
I set up a course over there with stakes.
Even though now I typically make the same decisions, I'll occasionally do like an asshole run where I just screw everybody over. And I feel terrible doing it still. Yeah. Also, this game did give me everything I'd been asking for a while, as far as the next Dragon Age installment that I wanted. I wanted mounts. I wanted mounts really bad. Oh, this is my horse now. I don't have to steal it. She's mine. Yeah, Dennett was like, I don't want to supply your army with horses, but here's a horse for you. And I was like, save a horse, ride a cowboy, but he didn't appreciate it. You know who would have appreciated it? Bull. Cool, so there's one. After I finish this quest, I will go back to Haven. That way, Mads, you can see the breach, and I can check on the watchtowers.
Fancy another race?
But I have some DLC. So I have mounts that are not available to everybody, because I have the Game of the Year edition. And so I'm gonna switch mounts almost immediately once I get back to Haven. I'm gonna change from the jump. Because I don't like riding the horses. I used to ride the Bog Unicorn, which I will show you because I think the Bog Unicorn is dope. But I prefer riding the Red Heart. The Red Heart, I have named him Bongo. And I love him dearly. And I ride Bongo until I save up, I believe it's 10, it's either, oh, sorry, Fennec. Until there's this one shop in Orlais where the merchant, if you can call him that, is an asshole. And he has just one thing for sale with seemingly no purpose. And then you get some amazing new stuff. And then I swap to those mounts. And one of the mounts you can get from him, I actually have the plushie of. I can ride a horse better than a motorcycle. But I've ridden this horse many a time. Sienna?
Nicely done.
Thank you.
Fancy another race?
I do. It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground.
Pick up the next course.
Great. Go get mounted. I'll put up the stake straight away.
That's true. I don't have to know how to drive. Alright. And then, alright, mount up. Although I rarely use the mounts because I love any opportunity for party dialogue. And usually I am a fool who will already be in the process of getting on the horse, and then the dialogue starts, and then I don't get to hear it, and then I get sad. I mean, you're right. You don't have to leave, you just have to know how to ride. It's a valuable life skill. At least if you're in San Francisco, am I right, ladies? Also, when I do the thing where I glance at the tutorial and instructions, but I don't read them. I just get the gist of what they're saying and then think I have acquired all of the knowledge that I need from the slide. So the very first time I played this game, I thought you had to hold down L3 to keep sprinting, and I was like, how do people do this? My thumb hurts. And I was but a fool. I was just an idiot. What was the question? I believe the question... Oh, it wasn't a question, it was just how... Whee! Also the horse jumps. How I'm better at riding a horse than a motorcycle. And then V said, at least all you need to do is know how to ride. And then I said that's a valuable life skill to have, at least in San Francisco. Followed by, am I right, Vades? To which V replied with a keyboard smash. You are. I have... Wow, I only know like 4 tops and 2 of them are in this chat. If Renee would hear, then 3 of the 4 would be in the chat.
You've mastered every course I set up.
I'll be dipped. Thank you. Cool. So now I've got mounts, and now we're gonna go back to Haven, because I think I have enough power to get... I think I have enough power to get to Valroyo, because I think it only takes like, what, 2? 2 or 4. And I think I've got at least 10. And if not, I'll just close that Fade Rift real quick. And get it that way. Ugh, I should have stretched. I worked out today because at work via Zoom, my boss and we did this stupid workout video for like 40 minutes, and I'm just so tired. Like, even the kids were like, we're tired and don't want to do this anymore, and we were like, too bad. We have to do it. And if we as adults have to do it, we are certainly forcing you children to do this. They're young, they'll be fine. Ruh-roh. Oh, there it goes. Okay, my game froze for a sec, I was very scared. Oh, Mads, that's the breach. So that used to be way bigger. And it caused all the Fade Rifts to form. And then when we closed it, it became this size. And I should take I have the game guide, which has the picture of like the generic Inquisitor holding their hand up to the sky. Alright, so that's our horse. right? We've got a horse. We have 2 other DLC horses. I'll just show you what I have. So this is the one for the Frostback Basin, I believe. So this is like an Avar horse. Avar tribes people. And I've got this one, which I'm not a fan, personally. Drasilisks are like lizard mounts. And this one makes a funky noise. On Thandruil, I actually use this mount instead of Bongo. DLC stands for downloadable content. So here's the Frostback Elk. So basically it's because it's EA, right? This isn't included in the main game, and if I didn't have Game of the Year edition, I would have had to pay more to get it. But because I have it, so this is the Oathbound Steed. To be very blunt, this is just a reskin of the Bog Unicorn. I saw the Warnug. I'm gonna get there. I'm going in order of preference at this point. That's the Bog Unicorn. It is dead, or rather undead. That is a sword shoved through it. And that other creature, the Oathbound Steed, is just a reskin of this. And then we've got our first Nug that we'll be able to ride, the Avar Warnug, whomst I love dearly. However, his aesthetic clashes with Gaea's, and as such, Gaea is gonna ride Bongo. This is Bongo. He's fantastic. We're gonna get more mounts like the Avar Warnug. The one I have, my favorite is the Battle Nug. I'm just gonna talk to you to get that quest off. Quite well. I have the... Goodbye. I have the stuffed animal for the Battle Nug, which is amazing. And in my Discord, I'll find him and post a picture. But his name is Horatio Maurice Longbottom III, and he is everything. He is so poorly made, like most BioWare merch before they discontinued making it officially from their store. And I love him so... I love you! Horatio is fantastic. When I got him, I was so happy that I had him that I let him sleep on my pillow. I only had one pillow and I gave most of it to the stupid Battle Nug, but worth it. It was worth it in the moment. Oh, my inventory, that's where I was gonna go. Nope. Just kidding. There we go. Nope, I don't need that. I don't need that. I'm also very, insistent about my inventory being organized, to put it politely. You're fine having that one for now. Can you, there's the helmet. He's never looked better if I do say so myself. Yeah, cool. I think, you can have that. Grenade belt. Rings. I want Cassandra to have that, which means Varric can have the Ring of Attack. I mean, I could probably just sell it, but if I have it, I might as well use it, you know? And what do you do again? +2 Sunder. So, Cassandra, you can have that. Cassandra is the Pact Master now. We thought it was Alpha Mike from Until Dawn, but it is in fact Cassandra Pentagast. Cassandra, I have 84 middle names Pentagast. You should make food. I have food sitting next to me that I will eat once I am done streaming. But I love, in the fanfiction I'm writing with Kremen and OC, I made, I think I told you, the the OC is related to Cassandra, and as such, she has 92.5 names, I swear. I love Cassandra and her 84 names. I can only remember the first 3. Even though I've watched BoJack Horseman enough times that I remember Hollyhock's full name, because Hollyhock is a character who was adopted by 9 gay men in a polyamorous relationship. So I can remember all those, but... Hey, you did it, Goose. Good job. You're gonna have a terrible time, and I'm really excited to watch it. And I mean that with all the love in the world. What do you mean in progress? 17 minutes? Okay.
My scouts still comb the hills for clues about the explosion.
Oh boy.
I'll take what I can find.
Alright, so for those of you who just joined, the current mission for the stream before I probably end it to eat dinner is I'm gonna get Vivian to convince Horsemaster Dennett to join the Inquisition.
Having the Herald address the clerics is not a terrible idea.
You can't be serious.
Mother Giselle isn't wrong. At the moment, the Chantry's only strength is that they are united in opinion. And we should ignore the danger to the Herald.
This is the earliest I've ever headed to Val Royale. This is a terrible plan.
You want me to walk into a pit of vipers and you ask me
Oh,
that?
I can't wait till we get to Skyhold so I can change her pajamas.
I will go with her. Mother Giselle said she could provide us names. Use them.
But why? This is nothing but a...
I do too. I like if I have to wear one of the pajamas, I like the one with the blue top instead. But Nyx always wore...
We will see this through.
Nyx always wore the formal wear, the midnight blue one. And then Thandruil wears... He wears the outerwear. He wears that first option under the outerwear. I don't remember its title, but the one that looks just like kind of like casual armor, and he looks really good in it. It's his color scheme. It fits him super well. I just got distracted, sorry. Find treasure maps. Some of these are usually really cool. I'm still not sure how I want to handle the longer codexes. I think, frankly, what I'm gonna do is assume that nobody is watching a live stream Inquisition unless they either know the streamer or they know about the game. And so that they're gonna be able to find these themselves. Because some of these are literally so long. Like, actual chapters of books long. God, look at all those freaks walking into Val Royale with their fucking Shibari type armor. Me and my trans friends walking around among the cis people.
Your skills of observation never fail to impress me, Varric.
My Lady Herald.
You're one of Leliane's people. What have you found?
Oh, it looks so good.
The Chantry Mothers await you, but so do a great many Templars.
There are Templars here?
People seem to think the Templars will protect them from...
Cassandra's sword is having some problems.
They're gathering on the other side of the market.
Cassandra, girl, I don't know how to tell you this.
Only one thing to do, then.
If you have the patience to do it, you should just put a block over Solus in the VOD. Honestly, if I knew how to do anything editing, I'd probably want to Photoshop somebody else's... Hang on. They can try. We're a spunky little thing.
We don't want a pitched battle in the middle of Val Royale.
That's their choice, isn't it?
You think the Order's return to the fold, maybe? To deal with us upstarts?
I know Lord Seeker Lucius. I can't imagine him coming to the Chantry's defense. Not after all that's occurred.
I know, V, that makes you upset. Yes, poorly Photoshop a nug in his place. Bye, Mads! I love you so much. Thank you for coming to hang out and talking. Have fun with your dinner. Changes nothing.
It just means I have a larger audience to convince.
Perhaps. Return to
Wow, I love all my friends becoming friends. Or continuing to be friends.
As you say, my lady.
Resuming. Oh my god, that's the word I was looking for. Recontinuing. God, I'm a fucking idiot. Alright. Our Lady and the actors of Horizon Fall, her message and visage are worth repeating. Beneath, scratched by a vandal. At meeting, a low door frame. Is there another one on this side? Yeah. Beneath, scratched by a vandal. About his unfortunate hair. And then there's a couple more on this side. Two halves, one whole idiot. That's me. Luca and I share a brain cell. His head suddenly weighs too much. I wonder if this is the same vandal, or if multiple people saw one of these and then just started playing off each other. And unrelated Mafaroth's penitence and an unrelated headache. Sorry, Mads just texted me real quick. And this is a whole thing, so I don't care. Not only are we both half of an idiot, but we also have to share a collective brain cell with a whole other person. Oh yeah. So, the way Luca and I operate, as far as two people sharing one brain cell, it's been decided that usually I have the brain cell, which I think is hilarious, because usually I think he has the brain cell. But it's like the pause menu on DVD screens, and so once the brain cell hits the corner, then the brain cell transfers over to the other person. And that's also when we experience the phenomenon known as thought. Is when our stupid bitch brain hits the corner. There's no brain cell, you're just both convinced there is one somewhere. I mean, that's totally something we would do. I'll read the lions after this. Oh, hello. I've never talked to you before. Ha! Sure, Jan.
Good people of Val Royal, hear me. Together, we mourn our divine. A naive and beautiful heart, silenced by treachery. You wonder what will become of a murderer. Well, wonder no more. Behold, the so-called Herald of Andraste, claiming to rise where our beloved fell. We say this is a false prophet.
Why does your religion dictate that you must wear a silly hat? I ask that about many religions. Oh my god, B, I don't know if you're still listening, but I just saw that you also followed me on Twitter. And I love you and I've followed you back. Okay. I never claimed to be, or we have a real enemy. Oh my god, I heard the word behold, and because I was looking at my phone and not at this. And I literally, my brain started playing it like a movie. Bam. You got it, D.
I am the enemy. The breach in the sky is our true enemy.
God, people don't talk like this. Calm down.
It's true.
No shade to the voice actor. I think that line could have been tweaked a little bit more.
It is too late.
Although I understand the grandiose.
It is already too late.
Ness.
The Templars have returned to the Chantry. They will face this Inquisition.
She is
and the
speechifying.
people will be safe once more.
I've laughed every single time.
Still yourself. She is beneath
For
us.
for 6 years, I have laughed every single time. How dare you? Absolutely not. We're a little badass.
Was that display supposed to impress me?
On the contrary, it wasn't for you at all.
Lord Seeker Lucius, it's imperative that we speak with...
You will not address me.
Lord Seeker?
Creating a heretical movement.
Do you hate that dude, or do you hate
as
this version of that
prophet.
dude?
You should be ashamed.
Do you hate him in his entirety, or this facet of that character?
The Templars failed
Yeah,
no
that's
one when they left the
that's
Chantry
why
to
I'm being
purge
vague
the
about my
mages.
question.
You are the ones who have
I
failed.
concur with both. I just wanted to
who
check.
leash our righteous swords with doubt and fear. If you came to appeal to the Chantry, you are too late. The only destiny here that demands respect is mine.
Yeah, fuck you. Let's appeal to your
One of
brethren.
your own commands the Inquisition's forces. Join us as he did.
You're a mage. Your ties are worthless. They are all made traitors just by being in your company.
But Lord Seeker, what if she really was sent by the Maker? What if...
You are called to a higher purpose. Do not question.
That sounds familiar, doesn't it?
I will make the Templar Order a power that stands alone against the Void. We deserve recognition. Independence.
This sounds familiar, doesn't it?
You have shown me nothing. And the
Oh yeah, I grew
Inquisition,
up on Green Day. I question
less
everything
than
regardless. Regardless of if you're on my political team or not.
Val Royo
I don't trust you.
is unworthy of our protection. We march.
Charming fellow.
So the religious cops just
Has
left.
Lord Seeker Lucius gone mad?
Do you know him very well?
So I like how Solus
Over the
just entered
seats
like,
of
I'm here
2
too.
years ago, after Lord Seeker Lambert's death.
Or
He was
47.
always a decent man, never given to ambition and grandstanding. This is very bizarre.
We'll find another way. Fuck that.
Fortunately, the Templars aren't our
He,
only hope.
I don't want to include him. He's just here because of you, D, actually. You're the only reason he's here.
We should first return to Haven and inform the others.
I told V that just one person had to agree with them, and then you did. Because I was not gonna let V be the only determining factor. Yeah, I know. I know. Romance the egg. Romance the egg. That's the plan. So this is the only opportunity you have to recruit her, actually.
Well, she is.
The Haven is a mess, but we won't turn away anyone willing to help.
I don't care. I know he has a decent romance. As far as a narrative arc, it's fantastic and one of the more well-written romances. But did you... Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm only doing this so I can punch him in the face. I hope you all know that. And so I can write that fanfic that V wants me to write.
We came here seeking only to speak with the mothers. This is not our doing, but yours.
And you had no part in forcing our hand? Do not do
I love how she got hit. she got nailed, sucker punched in the face. And she's in a Life Alert commercial like, my hip. Ah, see. I can't get my feelings hurt. Because... I love the badassery of just an elf.
I'm an elf of the Dalish clans. Nothing more.
That is...
Oh, I know. The character's gonna have all the feels. I, however, just so you know, I'm gonna talk the most shit all the time. I don't care about these questions. You could still help us.
It's not too late. The Chantry could still help us and come
I don't believe that, but that feels like a thing to say. Talk shit, do a hit? Yeah, pretty much. Alright, so I did this. I got Beauty Belle, or whatever her name is. And then we've got 2 more things to do before we leave here. What's her name? Oh, I can't even find out. Alright. Oh, God.
An arrow with a message?
The noise freaks me out every time. I know it's coming. I know it's gonna happen. It happens every time. And yet it still catches me off guard. Or at least startles me. I don't know about off guard, because I'm prepared for it. But it startles me every time.
We should search the
I
area.
wonder what mysterious red package I'm looking for. I wonder where on Earth on the dock it could be. I have no idea. I don't know what on Earth I could be looking for that I have to use my secret search feature to show what I ever could want. Oh, you mean the thing that's right there. What's behind the barrels? This. It's the first Randy Dowager, which is just smut. It's just a tabloid with smut. I forgot that one was back there, because I've gotten the second and third in Thranduil, and I couldn't remember where the first one was. Yeah, book with 48 million quotes around it. Hello? Thank you. Phone, stop sending me notifications. V, I hate that you got me into things enough to buy dice, because now I get an email from Kraken Dice. Like every 6 hours. Excuse me. So these lions are in honor of different Dukes of Orlais, that's all. I also want more dice, and yet I have 3 sets of dice, and that is more than enough. Considering I have no use for them beyond making decisions. The only thing I've used my dice for so far, beyond that night you spent at my house,
trying to get our attention.
Is to, like, pick what I want for dinner. I don't make decisions in real life. Okay. Leave Coyote Mercurial alone. Coyote Mercurial did absolutely nothing to you. I hate him. Yay, Cullen's ready. Where'd the messenger go? I walked right by him. Oh well, I'll go back to him.
Is there something you need?
At once.
And we're gonna read that. The head of Madam Snippy Snaps. I'm not gonna read this whole thing, but just so we all know, this is the head of Madam Snippy Snaps. Which, if I were a dragon, I would like that to be my name. But like Madam with like 4 X's. I love this song.
I can't believe this.
Oh, yes.
The tavern songs are the best. I have them, I said this before, I have the tavern songs in my Spotify, I have them on my computer, I have them on my iPod, and I gave my grandma the sheet music to 4 of them. And Grandma has currently mastered Sarah Was Never. And she's working on Empress of Fire.
You are the Herald of Andraste, are you not? I have an invitation for you.
Vivienne, perfect. Alright, so... Oh, I want to show y'all the man. The man that V was very frustrated by. On the second floor here. Oh, I don't see any fun D&D OCs. Also me refuses to make one serious DLC OC. Yeah, pretty much. I would love to play D&D. I have a character. And Tina and I, when we eventually we want to play together, and we have a narrative between the two of us that we're gonna do. And it's very me. It's very me and Tina. Our ideas. There's another Randy Dowager. Yeah! We have been supposed to play. And if Tina's invited, every group I get in either falls apart before it gets anywhere or tries to make me the DM. That's valid as hell. That's one of the reasons I know a couple of my friends kind of stopped playing, is because they were tired of being the DM. And then I have other friends who relish being the DM and never want to do anything else.
Ah, the Herald of Andraste.
Hello?
Is there something I might help you with?
Nope.
No. Make a...
Yeah, my cousin Andrew, he's been in the same play group, or whatever, the same D&D group. They play other things, so they're game night crew. They've played every Friday, without fail, for 5 years. And new people have come and gone, and there's been people who've dated and then broken up, and then it got hella messy in the group, but they're all still there. Like, it's been the same group of core 6 people for 5 years. Which I think is incredible, actually. I disagree with that statement, Goose, but I respect the fact that you think that about yourself. I disagree, however, very strongly. Hi, wifey! Hi, Sam! I don't remember where this man... Excuse me, Cassandra? V, was it you I was watching when we were, like, standing over here, and then the people kept falling off, or walking on the banisters? I'm pretty sure that was you. God, that was hilarious. They glitched so bad. I think it was actually... Well, if it wasn't over here, and it wasn't over here... Yeah, he's over there. Oh, that's right. It was on this next one. Yes, thank you. I always forget there's like 2 floors. So we were... Yeah. So it was like this. We were like around here. And just tons of NPCs. Like all of these people just jumped on the banister and were just walking. And then they'd come here. And then they disappeared for like 10 minutes. Yeah, so this is Darabaum. You are my least favorite character.
Is this a shop?
I maintain a premises wherein customers of a certain affluence entertain the purchase of my ware. So yes,
This pompous asshole.
Don't you mean wares?
No, I mean ware. I have one item available for purchase. It is far too expensive for it merely to be sold. You may gaze upon it and dream of the wealth required to possess it, as have lords and kings. And then you may leave and purchase things from shops more aligned with your station.
How do you keep the doors open on a shop with one item?
My shop is a destination. Luminaries of every description journey here to see what is denied to them. Some pay tribute, in the vain hope I will barter. They do not have the will to pay the price.
I'm gonna pay the price since I'm not poor. Oh, I love him so much. He's such a prick. He's so pompous. He's more pompous than other characters I hate.
Tell me what it is.
I also love how Cassandra's like, fuck your shop.
I need to know if I can use it.
And again, the point is missed. If mere use is your concern, you should go elsewhere. The person who claims this will not be known for using it.
Yes, I
They
will.
will be known because they paid for
I will be known because I'm going to ride it into battle to defeat a corrupted magister.
Let me now interrupt the inevitable defense of your thrift. I'm sure you have treasures, and you will have many more. You could parade them from here to Halam Shiral, but none of that would allow you to say you have purchased this. The item is irrelevant. The price is worth it.
This is some rich people.
I
This
don't
is
see
some
what
rich
is
people
special.
bullshit if there ever
Anyone
was
can
any.
overprice something.
To overprice an item, the item must have a known value.
This I
already.
agree
It is
with,
then
however.
priced over what it is worth. This has only the
I
value
am in
I
rich
have
people
set.
town.
It has never had another. It is
Like
not
that sentence
overpriced.
of to be overpriced, it has to already have a value.
Well, goodbye then.
Yes.
Yes. I want this first. Codex, thank you. I want it. So mysterious. Soon. Do I have anything in my valuables section? I didn't. Cool. Well, give me 8,000. Value is an opinion. But he gets around having an opinion as to value by not telling you what it is. Did I get everything? Yeah. Alright, I think I'm gonna get... Oops. I didn't go downstairs. I think I'm gonna get Sarah, and then I'm gonna get Vivienne. Yeah, but you can still sell all even if you're in the buy tab. That's what I hit. I hit sell all. Sell all. Blech. You can sell regardless of what tab you're on. The triangle is sell regardless of what tab you're in.
Grand Enchanter
Yeah.
Fiona?
That's what the whole
Leader
sell
of a
all
mage
is.
rebellion.
And then I know I didn't have anything to sell because I watched my money not
I
change.
heard of this gathering, and I wanted to see the fabled Herald of
Is there?
Andraste
Okay.
with my own eyes.
Thank you
If
for...
it's
I
help
didn't
for the
know.
breach you seek,
All
perhaps you
platforms.
should look among your fellow mages.
We have nothing in common.
Fellow mages, we have nothing in common.
More than you'd think, and certainly more in common
I
than
just
with
like hitting the
Templar
options that are
thugs.
stars.
Consider this an invitation to Redcliffe. Come, meet with the mages. An alliance could help us both, after all. I hope to see you there. Au revoir, my Lady Herald.
I actually don't dislike her as much as I used to, but my feelings about her are complicated for reasons. For lore-based reasons. Yeah! There it is! There's the complicated lore-based reason. Right there. Alright. Chat. Sarah first or Vivienne first? Also, I will say, regardless of my feelings towards Sarah, I love her design. I've got 1 vote for Vivienne. I've got 2 votes for Viv. That's the majority of the people in my chat. Save the chaos for a hot minute. Valid. And then, let's see. I'm gonna get Vivienne. And then I'm gonna get Sarah. Dope. That's 3 for 3. And then I gotta go to Haven to do the war table. Oh, dope. Well, if Jack says Vivienne, Jack's vote overrules everything. No, I always do. I always let Vivienne have her say. I always let her do what she wants. Because, like, I've killed him. Nyx actually killed him. Gaea's older sister, who is much more reasonable and level-headed, killed him, which was fantastic. So I think I'm going to let Vivienne do it, because this is the mission of getting Vivienne to sass as many people as possible.
Lady
Or rather, manipulate and or ruin as many people as possible.
What a pleasure
I
to
love
meet you,
showing
my
up to the
lady.
party in my
Seeing
Shibari
the same
outfit.
faces at every event becomes so tiresome.
I know V intentionally changed out of this outfit to go to the party, and I refuse to go to the party in anything but this
Are
outfit.
you here on business? I have heard the most curious tales of you. I cannot imagine half of them are true.
Oh, they're all... hang on. All the people watching this know this already, so I'm not gonna... It's all true.
Everything you've heard? Completely true.
Better and better. The Inquisition should attend more of these parties.
Oh, absolutely. I'll send Cullen.
What a lot of pig shit. Washed up sisters and crazed seekers. No one can take them.
Only a coward kneels to a dress code. Thank you.
Everyone knows it's just
Speaking
an
of
excuse
cowards.
for a bunch of political outcasts to grab power.
Let's go. Honestly, fuck this guy. Let's just go with what's your
I've
point.
never made any claims to holiness. What's your point?
In front of all these people, you admit to being a pretentious usurper.
Not what I said.
We know what your Inquisition truly is. If you were a woman of honor, you'd step outside and answer the charges.
Oh yeah? Let's step outside then, bitch.
My dear Marquis, how unkind of you to use such language in my house to my guests.
In front of all these people, you admit that you cannot fucking listen. You're correct.
You know such rudeness is intolerable.
My queen.
Madame Vivienne, I humbly beg your pardon.
You should.
I love her. I don't agree with half the shit she says all the time. Or I don't agree with half the shit she says. But I love Vivienne so much. And I refuse to call her anything but her full name.
What would you have me do with this foolish, foolish man?
I don't care.
The Marquis doesn't interest me. Do whatever you like with him.
Poor Marquis. Issuing challenges and hurling insults like some Ferelden dodgers. And all dressed up in your Aunt Solange's doublet. Didn't she give you that to wear to the Grand Tourney? To think all the brave chevaliers who will be competing left for Markham this morning. And you're still here. Were you hoping to sate your damaged pride by defeating the Herald of Andraste in a public duel? Or did you think her blade could put an end to the misery of your failure?
I'd stab him with the pointy
Run
end
along,
of my
dear.
staff.
Do give my regards to your aunt. I'm delighted you could attend this little gathering. I've so wanted to meet you. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Vivienne, first enchanter of Montsimard and enchantress to the Imperial Court.
Is that Marquis going to pose a problem?
Fuck that,
His
stab
aunt
him
is
with
the
the blunt
Vicomtesse
end
of
of your
Mont de
staff.
Glace.
It's what he deserves.
Not a powerful
You're right,
family,
it's
but
what he
well
deserves. However, the staff I have equipped, both ends are pointy.
Alphonse will be disowned
So, to
It's
stab
not the
him
first
with
time he's brought his aunt
the
disgrace.
pointy end, I can either A, stab him once
after
and
such
then
a
pull it back out and flip it around
I
and stab
expect
him
he'll run off
again,
to the Dales to join the
or
Empress's war effort.
I can stab
Either to
him
make a
and then
good
pull it
end,
through the other
a
side.
modicum of self-respect.
Therefore, both ends have stabbed him.
Your salon has certainly exceeded my
The side
expectations
isn't.
so
I mean,
far.
you're not wrong.
I'm glad to keep you entertained, my dear. I wanted to meet face to face. It is important to consider one's connections carefully. With Divine Justinia dead, the Chantry's in shambles. Only the Inquisition
putting it
might
politely.
restore sanity and order to our frightened people. As the leader of the last loyal mages of Thedas, I feel it only right that I lend my assistance to your cause.
I gotta say it anyway. I have
Is your
to.
interest in the Inquisition, Madame de Fer?
I have to flirt with her every time. I don't care.
Aren't you charming?
I love her.
It's professional, of course.
Welcome aboard.
The Inquisition will be happy to have you, Lady Vivienne.
Great things are beginning, my dear. I can promise you that.
I have to flirt with her every time. Don't judge me. Just let me exist. Hey, dope. In my mobile game, there's double drop rates of certain characters right now, and I got the max you can get from doing one of the missions. Of course, it's professional. Ugh, I wish it wasn't. It can still be professional. It can get a little muddled and still be professional, as long as you lay out your terms beforehand. I know. I don't even want to romance Vivian. I just want a steamy scene. That's all. Like we could just hook up with Vivian and then go romance somebody else. Yeah. It doesn't I mean, that's enough gain in and of itself. Hello, Bongo.
Travel safely.
I love him and his big doofy horns. That's I couldn't remember her name, but that's exactly what I was going to say. Like PB and Andromeda. Sorry, Tina. I'll read those texts later. I'll read those 3 texts later. Oh no, it's a this could be us, but we're playing text. Oh no. I just wanted to go to the war table.
It's good you've returned. We heard of your encounter. You heard?
My agents in the city.
There's a video with the text, so I can't do both right now.
It's a shame the Templars have abandoned their senses, as well as the capital.
At least we made contact.
At least we know how to approach the mages and Templars now.
Do we? Lord Seeker Lucius is not the man I remember.
Right, hello, Cullen.
True, he has taken the orders somewhere. But to do what? My reports have been...
I guess at some point I should do all the little side dialogues with the egg, huh?
The Order will support the Lord Seeker.
Or the Herald could simply go to meet the mages in Redcliffe instead.
You think the Mage Rebellion is more united? It could be 10 times worse.
I know. We're not in charge, so it's not our problem at this point.
Or you could stop bickering and make a decision.
Hell yeah, Gaea.
I agree. We shouldn't.
Thanks, Cassandra. Thanks for really taking a stand.
They are powerful, Ambassador, but more desperate than you realize.
Could be useful.
After the Divine's death, they're probably scrambling.
God, she's so pretty. I did such a good job. We did such a good job.
The same could be said about the Templars.
True enough. Right now, I'm not certain we have enough influence to approach the Order safely.
Then the Inquisition needs agents in more places. That's something you can help with.
I agree.
In the meantime, we should consider other options.
Now. Yeah, pretty much. Gaea on screen is all of us. Hard
There is one other matter.
Gaea is on screen, all of us. Hard eyes, motherfucker. Yeah, this is all of our baby.
I sent word to those in Orlais, but they have also disappeared.
I also have to talk to her. I have to talk to her before I leave Haven, because I want to make sure...
Curious.
I don't care.
Ordinarily, their order is neutral.
Why tell me? Because I want to make sure... I don't know if I want to make her divine yet. I don't know how Gaea/we feel about all this. But I want to give myself the opportunity, if I do pick Leliana, to give myself... my...
Excuse me.
crap.
Got a message for the Inquisition.
Words.
I'm having a hard time getting anyone to talk to me.
What's the message?
Just 2 trans babes having a conversation, no big deal.
Out on the Storm Coast. My company commander, Iron Bull, offers the information free of charge.
Not being able to romance him, a crime.
Meet us there and watch us work.
You know what the other crime is? The fact that depending on some decisions you make in the game, depends on if he gets a girlfriend or not.
I look forward to meeting this Iron Bull.
We're the best you'll find. Come to the Storm Coast and you can see us in action.
Yeah, in Trespasser, depending on your decision... Ah, well, that depends on your decision with a certain other character. Right, dude, if you could romance Krem, this game would be... I would play this game constantly. I would play no other game. I would be strictly a Dragon Age Inquisition streamer.
The lights in the shadow. In their blood, the Maker's will is written.
And people would be like, what are we doing this time? And I'd be like, romancing Krem.
To die,
Dragon Age Krem dating simulator? Absolutely.
Death, your only blessing. You speak for Andraste, no? What does the Maker's prophet have to say about all of this? What's his game?
Don't ask me. I'm as baffled as you are.
You probably don't even worship the Maker. Lucky. He asks a lot. The Chantry teaches that the Maker abandoned us. He demands repentance for our sins. He demands it all. Our lives, our deaths. Justinia gave him everything she
Yeah,
had.
this is one of the reasons, like, I personally don't vibe with religions like that. I'm like...
Sorry. Her death has clearly hit you
I already have problems with myself. I don't need a divine being to also have problems with me. I'm like, that's too many enemies to have at once. Shout out to Krem, still standing there.
What good is he? I used to believe I was chosen, just as some say you are.
Oh, we know, girl.
Fulfilling his purpose for me, working with the divine, helping people. But now she's dead. It was all for nothing.
He is posing his butt for us.
Maybe you have another purpose. I could help you find it.
No, the Celtic gods are chill.
I regret that I even let you see me like this. It was a moment of weakness.
And then half the Greek and Norse gods also chill.
To work then.
Half.
We will speak later.
Yeah, no thanks. Did I...
Thanks for checking in.
Do I have to deliver them directly to Threaten?
Might not affect you much, but our recruits will have better chance. Turns out here, Queen of North, it was a...
Do I not have the Blood Lotus quest? Did I do it already? Oh, I gotta talk to what's-his-face. I guess I did it. Huh, I don't remember doing that. Okay. I'm going to do the war table. I'm going to go talk to the egg. And then I'll go do Dennett. Oh, good. I'm glad you fixed it. Oh, let me see if I have anything.
If you're not using them later, Zegrid is willing to pay.
Okay. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna talk to the egg. I'm gonna talk to the apothecary. And I might, depending on if y'all want to watch them, I might do all those beginning cutscenes, Cullen's, Cassandra's, etc. I might do all that just to wrap it up so I don't have to do it later.
My scouts are posted on the ridges in case there's any trouble.
Oh, he did? Alright, then I'm not gonna do that then. We're totally, instead of my ending the stream, I think I'm gonna try to raid the channel for the first time. I've never done it before. I just want to hit the button and see what happens. So we're gonna raid. I don't want to do any of these right now. I just want to get... Alright, you know what? It's fine. Let me do this real quick. Contact Llewellyn. No, we're going in with... I think we go in with Leliana. You hit the button and then select a stream by typing in his name? Dope. Yeah, so we're gonna do our first raid. Once we get this out of the way. We're gonna have Josephine do this. And then Cullen, because he is mostly useless. On the war table anyway. Cullen's solution to everything is just to kick in a door and send in the soldiers. Oh, I forgot about this one. I forgot about that mount, my bad. I don't want to do any of those. So Cullen gets to gather coin, which is mostly what I have Cullen do. Alright, so I got that, check. I'm gonna go talk to, I think his name is Adon. And then... Excuse me, and then we're gonna go talk to the egg. And then once the egg's been talked to, we're gonna leave with Vivienne. And then Vivienne is gonna sass. She's gonna do what she do and she gonna sass. Excuse me. Thank you. Hello?
Look who's back from the dead.
Thank you.
Not that Seeker Penta.
Give notes.
You want some of these mixed up?
Goodbye. That's the way you do a fetch quest, everyone. Yeah, you're in the South. I mean, granted, we are a bunch of queers from California. So, we're like, yeah, dope. Alright. Here he is.
The chosen of Andraste. A blessed hero sent to save us all.
God.
Am I riding in on a shining steed?
I even picked the option that's not me being a dick.
But sadly, they're extinct. Joke as you will, posturing is necessary. I've journeyed deep into the Fade in ancient ruins and battlefields to see the dreams of lost civilizations.
V has a mod. I don't know if they still use it, but V had a mod where he was black and he looked way better.
Both famous and forgotten. Every great war has its heroes. I'm just curious what kind you'll be.
Ugh. You study ancient ruins? Wow.
Any building strong enough to withstand the rigors of time as a history.
I'm so impressed.
Every battlefield is steeped in death.
Whoa.
Both attract spirits. They
Oh
press
my God.
against the veil, weakening the barrier between our worlds.
What?
When I
No
dream
way.
of such places, I go deep into the Fade. I can find memories no other living being has ever seen.
You fall asleep
I
in the
will
middle of
talk as
ancient
much
ruins.
shit as I
Isn't
want
that
to.
dangerous?
You're making
I
me do
set
this.
wards. And if you leave food out for the giant spiders, they are usually content to live and let live.
I've never heard of anyone going so far into the Fade. That's extraordinary.
Thank you. It's not a common field of study for obvious reasons. Not so flashy as throwing fire or lightning. The thrill of finding remnants of a 1,000-year-old dream.
I know, I'm so mad I can't have those ears. They look dope.
I will stay then. At least until the breach has been closed.
Oh, great.
Is that in doubt?
I am an apostate mage surrounded by chantry forces, and unlike you, I do not have a divine mark protecting me. Cassandra has been accommodated.
It better be because they look
You
good
understand
together.
my caution.
Okay. Alright. I have hit every other dialogue option except for this one. Ugh. Ugh. Ugh.
You came here to help, Solus. I won't let them use that against you.
How would you stop them?
However I had to.
Thank you. But now let us hope
I
either
did
the
close my
mages or
eyes.
the Templars have the power to seal the breach.
Alright, let's get through all the other
Closing the breach is our
stuff.
primary goal. But I hope we might also discover what was used to create it.
If I do all the other conversations now, that means I don't have to have them later.
The destruction of the Conclave proves that much.
You don't think whatever created the explosion was...
Is anybody gonna get mad if I skip through all this stuff? I would never skip through a cutscene. But is anybody gonna get mad if I skip through all this?
I will not believe it destroyed until I see the shattered fragments with my own eyes.
V, if you are... Alright. I agree.
We would do well to try to recover whatever created the breach.
I would never skip a cutscene of the
Scoured the area
flirts.
near the blast and found nothing. Whatever the artifact was, it is no longer
V, you're lucky I love you. You're my favorite tourist, V.
I'd be interested in hearing your opinions on elven culture.
I thought you would be more interested in sharing your opinions of elven culture. You are Dalish, are you not?
Oh god. Do you know how bad I just... I know. I had to do it.
The Dalish are the
We're gonna get all the approval back anyway because I ask him all the questions, and he's like, "Oh yes, you ask me questions, and I am very smart."
It should mean more. But the Dalish have forgotten that, among other things.
Yeah, if you want to shit talk the Dalish because they are ignorant or have lost the way or whatever you want to say, literally, like, it's your... You can't be mad at people, because it's not like now when you're mad and you're like, oh, black people don't matter, and you're like, yes they do, and they're like, why? And you're like, here's all these resources. Or Google. There's no Google. There's just Solus. So, You don't get to be fucking mad that they don't know if you, the only source of knowledge, is not willing to teach them. You don't get to be mad about this. There's my first Solus rant. Yeah, I know. But even when he realizes he's wrong, he doesn't change. And that's my biggest problem. Oh no, we're in a world where Siri is replaced with Solus. Goose, no. Goose, no. Don't say that. No.
The Dalish tribes remember Hallam Shiral. But Hallam Shiral was merely a fumbling attempt to recreate the Forgotten Land.
Oh no. I hate everything about this.
Place of magic and beauty, lost to time.
Oh god. Oh, stroke your fucking ego, and you're so smart and intelligent. Let's ask you all the questions about things that you're passionate about and know about.
Ramps or Dalish airvels. Imagine instead spires of crystal
Shark, stop
climbing
it.
through the branches, palaces floating among the clouds. Imagine beings who lived forever, for whom magic was as natural as breathing. That is what was lost.
Oh no, I wonder why.
Are all Dalish elves like my clan?
No. Your clan was unique in having enough interest.
Like, that's a stupid ass question. I'm sorry. Presumably, because it even says that you've traded with humans and the occasional other clan. That's a stupid question.
And some have disappeared entirely to the forests.
What can you tell me about elves living in human cities?
The culture in alienages or among the slaves of the winter is like any of the impoverished and powerless. They cling
At
to
least
memories
this is a
of
better
their past
question.
and practice a few rituals to distinguish themselves from humans.
Is the magic they teach in the circle different from the magic I learned with my people?
No and yes. Magic is magic, just as water is water, but it can be used in different ways. Dalish magic is more practical, not needing chantry approval, although they still frown on blood magic. Superstition. Much of it is more subtle. Legacy from when elves were immortal.
No, I'll shut. Let's do this one first.
The legends of elven immortality.
Also, hot political topic within the game. I've never...
It was simply part of being elven.
I agree that blood magic is just a tool. It's just the same thing as anything else. Blood magic by itself is not inherently bad. Yeah, like, does it make you more susceptible? Probably. Probably. But I think the correlation between blood magic and abominations is because of the type of people who tend to use blood magic, right? So in theory, blood magic seems interesting.
I'd be interested
In theory, right, like, the reason you're using blood magic to begin with is because you want more power, right? Yeah, or you're upset. So those emotions, if you're desperate and upset, those emotions open you up to demons, right? Because demons are going to prey and take advantage of that. Or the people who use blood magic usually are people who are power hungry, and their attraction to power, demons are going to gravitate towards that, and they're not going to have to manipulate you very hard. All they're going to do is just be like, oh, you think this is power? Guess what I've got for you. And then that's it, and then you're an abomination. But blood magic doesn't do that. It's just the type of people who tend to use it have tendencies. And demons don't have to try very hard.
The chantry isn't supporting us.
Alright, I'm not gonna... We determined I'm not gonna do the starting cutscenes and stuff. I'm just in here to get that song. And I'll talk to everybody later. I am gonna stream again later, because I've consumed enough caffeine to kill a large dog or a small horse. Oh, I never got Sarah. Alright, so we'll get Sarah later. Sarah will be a tune-in later today event. Alright. Oh, wait, hang on. Now that I have Vivienne, Solus, Solus, you gotta get naked. Solus. I don't know. I don't remember what armor she comes in with or what weaponry she comes in with. I mean, I know what it looks like. I just don't remember its stats. Solus, no, let me take his rings off. Accessories. There you go. I will eat, but yeah. Oh, well, V can go into shock. It's fine. It's not the first. If they're gonna commission me to write a fan fiction, I think they're gonna have to come back to life anyway. If they want, to, it's gonna be fine. I believe in V's ability to stay alive. V, I believe in you. Don't make me look foolish. Yeah, see, you're getting. There you go. Bam. You get the good staff now. And your armor is so cute always. Honestly, you can hold on to that, girl. Let's look. Alright, and then you've got the enchanter coat. See, this looks so good with the stats. And I need the stats. Alright. And then let me accessorize her appropriately. Check. Check. Cool. Alright, so Solus, I guess you could get whatever's left. Which has worse stats? Oh, it's about the same. Alright, so you could have that one. Also, don't be mad that I determined what he got based on what's worse. Or go ahead and be mad and I won't care, but... have that. Stupid, ugly ass. Okay. And I don't have any accessories for you. The fact you'd make it means more than the quality. Oh, it's gonna be good quality. I'm determined. Oh, let me deal with this real quick, because he's kind of a dick.
No matter, no matter. Secret, honored to meet you. Anything you need is yours. For a reasonable price.
I mean, I'm always in favor of people doing the thing, so you should totally write it. But there's gonna be angst. So, yeah, see, D, if you look at the bottom of the screen, there's a sell all option. There you go. And then I sold all. It's gonna be fine. Yeah, you fool. Does that mean you've been selling inventory normally? Ew. Disgusting. That's so much effort that's unnecessary. Alright. Bye. Oops, that's not... Oh boy, what happened there? I accidentally moved my creator dashboard around a little bit, and then I just rearranged everything like an idiot. How did I do that? Put it down there, please. Thank you. Alright, I have fixed my errors. You're gonna play Overwatch for a little bit when this is done, and then play. Yeah, all good. I just don't sleep, so... Off to Overwatch I go. Yeah, dude. I'll keep you open in a tab. I'll probably flip between you and Sasayaku. Yeah, as soon as we do this, we're gonna go raid his channel. We're literally about to do it right now, so nobody... Oops, wrong button. So nobody's gotta wait too much longer. We are here. Whoops, I told myself I wanted to stop streaming by 7. Good luck. Well, I thought this would take a shorter time. I forgot I had to sit through all the cutscenes.
Yelena says you got rid of those demon-cursed wolves. Should be safer for our farmers now.
Oh, I think I forgot to...
Beyond that...
I think I forgot to talk to the Braum real quick. My bad. My bad, let me just get over there faster. Braum! I did it. Braun. Sorry. Brom's a cooler name than Braun.
I've got a few.
They've been built. Okay, bye. That's what I have to say about that. Cool. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna say anything about it either. I'm just gonna do it. Here we go.
Those watchtowers will keep my farmers and your refugees a lot safer. I've sent supplies to the crossroads. You've held up your end of our bargain, Inquisition. You'll have my whole stable and good hands to go with it.
You sent your stable hands and your horses to the Inquisition. What about you?
Well, you've cleaned up the area, and I can't say I'm not tempted. Still, it feels wrong to abandon my land to go play horsemaster again.
Here it is. So this one's lame, but...
Enough. I can call in favors with a chevalier in Val Royaux and acquire an Orlesian horsemaster easily enough.
The Orlesians? Hang that. No hopped-up Orlesian pissboy knows more about horses than I do. All right, Inquisition. I'll look to your horses myself. Never let it be said that Redcliffe gave less than the best. Just let me settle matters here and say goodbye to my wife. I'll meet you at Haven.
So all you gotta do is get him to talk shit. You gotta just say Orlais is better than you. And it works out. Alright. So, as far as my content, right? It's the best. As far as my content, this is it. So now I get to try... I think I do it while I'm still alive, and then we go over to him, I think? Alright. So we're gonna go raid him, and it's a secret. So here we go. He's playing Horizon Zero Dawn, so this is gonna be good. I don't know how this works. Let's hope it works. Cool. Alright. I think I did it. Oh.
Hello, Scarlet AI.
Cool. Alright, so I'm gonna end mine here. And thanks for coming to see me.
Did I say that right? If I said that wrong, I'm gonna be